solutions to our problem. Government is the problem.
Is the problem. Is the problem. I am back. I am back here for the chaos. Oh, hi, Mark. So, how was your guys' 2 weeks? Was it good? I feel like it's been forever. All of my stuff's in weird positions, I feel like. Oh. So, I finally got all of my packages and everything from my old place, which was amazing. Which also means I received my Capcom swag package, which was super cool. So there was a t-shirt, there was that cute mug that's one of those, like, you know, fancier thermos. It was nice not seeing Hannah for 2 weeks. Jesus. Okay, well, you know, you can go back to the little hobbit hole that you came from. That's fine. That's fine. Jeez. Nice to see you too. I was gonna say I missed you, but like, damn. Maybe I shouldn't. They gave me... Yes. Jesus. I also got a brand new mat. Like, mouse mat. I don't know if I'm gonna use it though, or if I'm gonna give it to the boy. We'll see. It depends. It's a pretty big mat. It's one of the, like, extended ones. But it's really nice. I also now have blue blocking glasses that don't look terrible. So, let's see. I haven't tried them on yet. I feel like such a cute, adorable nerd, but also this reflects absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. But they don't fit bad. They don't fit bad. Yeah, they're the blue blocking ones, right? I like them. They're like little baby Wayfarers. They're super cute, and on the sides of them, they say Capcom creator. It's not gonna. My face is here. Hold on. Stop trying to find my face. Never mind. It's never gonna do it. Anyway. So I have these for when I'm on the computer way too long, because that's gonna happen. Yeah. I also got my swords back. I have Magikarp. I got all of my, like, well, not all of them. I got some of my, like, family photos and stuff. It does say tiny words. It says tiny words indeed. Yeah, so that was good. I would not recommend driving extreme amounts of hours, though. I really wouldn't. I will never do that drive again. That was ridiculous. Do I, like, regret doing it? No. Would I ever choose it now, knowing how bad it is? Also no. Yeah, how have the past few weeks been? I think this is, like, the first time that I've really been away for, like, 2 weeks straight. Other than after I did the move to Canada. It's been pretty wild. Hopefully you all are doing well and still alive and still kicking. You're working and you're tired? Dude, I feel that. I absolutely feel that. I had no idea how bad my ass would hurt after driving a combined, like, almost 35 hours in a week. Like, I thought it was gonna hurt, don't get me wrong. Like, I thought my body would be, like, angy, but, like, I didn't expect it to take me, like, 3 days to actually recover from that kind of crap. You're away for 2 weeks? Cracked once? Oh, things got weird. Shit. Yeah, things do get weird. Flash Cloud, thank you so much for continuing your sub for 30 months. You're freaking fantastic. Got married and divorced in 2 weeks. I think at that point, if it's in like a certain span, can't it be considered an annulment? Am I wrong on that? I don't know. I know how to marry people. Like, I'm allowed to marry people, believe it or not, but I don't know about the whole undoing the marriage thing. Well, not like you're driving 17 hours at a time. Still, it wasn't, okay. It was stressful. It was a stressful drive, not gonna lie, but some parts of it were nice. Like being in my clean car, that was nice. I liked that. What's up, Dragon? How are you doing? Up to 1 year for an annulment in most places? That's not too bad. I never knew what really qualified an annulment. I just assumed it was like a whoopsie daisies, can we have a mulligan? Like, we must have been drunk situation. Which I'm like, I could see that. I could totally see that. It was a shit show of a trip. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This was probably the most stressful week I've had in a long time, and your girl went through finals. Like, it was bad. Same? Let's go with that. The same? Gotcha. Yeah, it was, well, yup, it's a redo. Yeah, Shaggy, like, I think it's interesting that they let you have a redo. Like, what does it not... What is the difference, though, between an annulment and, like, a full-on divorce? Is it just, like, no divorce proceedings after that? Like, everyone's just like, nope, we're just gonna, like, roll this thing back? That's crazy. The ruler of Penguin Kingdom, but then started a war with the monkey warriors of Chimpanda. And there was overthrown and or the taxing of the penguins. And now you're back here. Weird 2 weeks. That sounds like a crazy 2 weeks, that's for sure. How'd you do the finals? Oh, finals were fine. I got A's. I didn't have any issues with those. Moving all over the continent? Well, that's not move. Thank God I'm not moving. I can say, man, if I never have to go back stateside for a long time, you bet your ass I'm not gonna do it. Like, ew. Man, it was just, shit was rough. The drive was rough. Going over the border stateside was oddly stressful. So stressful. I don't know if any of you had saw my TikTok video about it, but man, that was like the worst. So initially when I was driving to Tennessee, I was originally gonna go the New York way. I was like, hey, it's like an hour longer, but at least I'll be over the border faster and I'll just feel better being back stateside sooner. Well, apparently there was like an accident or something and my GPS just automatically rerouted me. And I was like, cool, it's just rerouting, finding, you know, a better route. Yeah, it took me all the way across, like to past Toronto. So it was a 7.5 drive before I got to the border. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, am I gonna get there? Like, what is happening? I'm like, I don't know where I am. Oh, geez. How many hours did you drive each day? Let's see. You drove to New York to San Jose in 3 days. That's rough. That's super freaking rough. America's steak glaze wet over her. Oh, no. It was weird. I didn't know what to do. Like, okay, so the only times I've really crossed the border has been airfare, right? So when you do that, I mean, it's not really that bad, but also the only time I've ever crossed the border has been, well, to Canada, has been during COVID. And that was like an ordeal. So I didn't know what to expect, you know, coming back. Show more of the Goji shirt? Oh, Koshiro. There you go. This is the shirt. It is a good shirt. I love this shirt. So yeah, I've been driving for 7.5 hours and I get to the border and then I have this guy and he's like, you know, I'm trying to do as best as I can with the amount of brain power I have left at this point because I'm 7.5 hours in. I thought I would have crossed the border like 6 hours ago. And I'm like, I guess we're going through the Midwest. Like, let's go. What's up, Digger? How are you? How much meth do you have left to sell? Oh, sadly none. I did bring over some things I shouldn't have brought over though, but I'll get into that a little later. But yeah, so I get there and the guy is like, so where are you coming from? And it's this giant bridge. It's called the Emancipation Bridge that goes into Michigan, I believe. And my fried ass just says Canada to the guy at the border. And he just like stares at me. And he was like, you know, most people that are, you know, come across this border, you know, are coming from Canada too. And I'm just like, oh no, like this is like I had so much, I wish you guys knew how much anxiety I had about crossing the border. Like it was a thing. Like I had so much anxiety about it. You could ask Lauren. He was just like, oh God. He was on the receiving end of a lot of that. And I was like, fuck my life. So then after that, I was like, okay, maybe we'll just roll past this. And he's like, so why were you in Canada? And I was like, well, I'm going to school in Ontario and, you know, in Ottawa or whatever, then the things and all the stuff. And then he was just like, what are you studying? And then I feel like an idiot because then I'm like, fine arts. And then he says like, stay in school, kids. And I was just like, oh no. I just came across like the dumbest freaking broad in the world right now. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I swear I'm not stupid. Like, it was just driving forever. Like, there's not much going on right now in my head. So then, anyway, I give him the passport because he realizes he's not getting too far with me mentally. And then, he notices that my last name is Japanese. So then he starts talking in Japanese, like spewing, like fluently, more than just like this man watches anime. And I'm just staring at him like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, what? And he's like, oh, do you not speak Japanese? I was like, no, I don't speak Japanese. He's like, what do you speak? And I'm like, English and like a little bit of German. So then he starts spewing off in German. And at this point, I'm like, this is like the border stop from hell. Like, I can't figure out what's happening here. And I'm like, I just don't want to be here. Like, this is just so bad. And I'm just like uncomfy in every, like, ugh. And then he's like, why aren't you answering the questions in German? And I'm like, honestly, dude, I'm just trying not to get stopped at the border. Is there anything else I need to do? Like, I was just like, I just was straight up with him. I'm like, I don't speak enough German to want to cross that, like, that barrier. And then he was like, okay, then you can go ahead. And then, like, my brain was just like, like, high anxiety, super high anxiety squats, okay. And then, so I'm driving for like an hour going like I'm awake now. I'm so fucking awake now. Like, that was terrible. And then I couldn't remember if he handed me back my passport, and I didn't see it in the chair next to me where I thought I would have thrown it. So then I'm freaking out like, oh my gosh, does this man still have my passport? Because if so, like, do I have to go back? Do I have to call someone? What do I have to do in order to get this back before I have to go home? And I'm in freak out mode. And then I stop at a rest stop and I'm like tearing my car apart looking for this thing. And it had fallen in between the crack of the seat. So thankfully I had it still, but I was just like, fuck. That was stressful. So yeah, that was good. That was a good time. I loved that for me. The best. Stay in school, more importantly, don't do drugs. Or drink too much. Yeah, that's very, very true. So you got an Illinois Weekly. Okay. So you understand the anxiety comes to crossing a sketchy border. Wait, to Illinois? Why? What do you mean sketchy border to Illinois? It's Illinois. What? I mean, unless you're talking the south side of Chicago. Like, I don't know. I apologize, sir. I actually speak Trash Panda. I was just like, I mean, you guys know how I am. Like, I can't control my facial expressions. I kind of just like I could only assume he just saw pure panic wash over me like, what is happening? Like, oh God, do I cry now or later? I just don't know. Oh, a US citizen with a Japanese name who's going to school in Canada, clearly speaks several languages. I'm like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Guard has a lot of times on his hand. He's teaching himself languages. I got there maybe at like, oh shit. I mean, it was like midday. It wasn't slow. Like, this whole place was fucking packed out. They had every lane open. Like, I'm surprised he took the time to have that kind of conversation. He also never asked me if I had drugs or like paraphernalia or anything. He just didn't fucking care. He just wanted me to answer questions in German, which I was not ready. Someone works for the border is actually smart, somewhat. Huh. You found a button. Yes, you did. So you should have said you speak English and Klingon only, but I don't speak Klingon, so that would have been even worse. I would have been better off saying, like, I speak Elvish. What's up, Bandit? How are you doing? What's up, Brekkie? You speak bullshit? No poker face? Oh, nah, there's no poker face, but also I gotta do squats. Guy was just flexing his multilingual badge. I wish he wouldn't. He didn't need to. It was unnecessary. I was stressed. I was so stressed.
Oh, shit.
Tommy.
Here we go again.
Thank you so much for continuing your sub. Okay, we'll get these out of the way now. Okay, 10 squats. Oh, we got more?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Okay, so we got 20, so I just did 10. I barely speak American. Yeah, it was a fun time. Agreed to. Oh, we have 20 more. Very, very nice. But yeah, you think you made them all up? 30. Okay, 20 left. Okay, we chat. Squat stream, kind of, a little bit. Pile them on. Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. Absolutely. You lost count? You have to start over again? Sir. Ain't nobody have time for that. Hydrate? I'll count this as my hydrate. Alright, I got 10 left. We are back. Perfect. Okay. Saw a picture of Kath. You're kind of in love with him now. We may need to battle for him. Those eyes. I mean, between you and I don't think he swings that way, but like you can try. I don't know what you think you got on me, but like, okay, go for it. Excellent deduction. Have to send you some chocolate. An appreciation. Off-screen eating pop. No, he's actually watching Star Wars right now. He's just chilling out. We were watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure earlier. I got him watching that. I'm so happy. Dark or milk? Are you talking chocolate? I like dark chocolate if it's paired with something. Like if it's raspberry dark chocolate, yes, absolutely. Yeah, dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you. We are watching the Clone Wars, but I want to say he's watching one of the original Star Wars. I don't know which one he's watching though. The Empire Strikes Back. There you go. The Warudo? You're man of many talents. And I know what dudes want. Hey babe. Digger wants to fight for your love. He just said no. Sorry. What? He says that I get it all. So, you tried. And has spoken and it's good. Dark with flavor is better. Absolutely. Star Wars. So, let's see. You got to Clone Wars. Okay, from 2005 and the 2D animated series, such a boss. I loved Clone Wars. Clone Wars was freaking great. Ahsoka Tano is like, man, the shit. Absolute shit. Fine, I hate him again. Sorry, man. Sorry. Don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be real honest with you. The wedding was a disaster in a lot of different ways. It was bad. It was really bad. I did not stay for the whole wedding. Like it was not a good situation. I'm not gonna go into all the details of all the crap, but I will tell you some of it. You're really bad at handling rejection. I understand that. I mean, it happens. It absolutely happens. Season 3 of Legend of Korra. Oh, I love freaking Legend of Korra. That's freaking great. You hear good things about Ahsoka? She's good. I like her. She's a little whiny in like the first few seasons of Clone Wars though, but she grows out of it. Okay, right now the job market is terrible in the US apparently because everyone thinks a recession is upcoming. Is it the same in Canada land? It depends on what industry. I mean, but regardless, if you were thinking about trying to come over to Canada on a work visa, like you're gonna have to apply for that stuff months in advance versus when you want to come over here. It takes a long time to get that processed. So even if you're just thinking about it, like you're gonna want to pull the trigger on it sooner rather than later. You were strangely enthralled by the Rebels? Oh, it was plenty juicy, but I do want your opinion on the situation to an extent. So let's say you're in a wedding, okay? And let's say one of the members of the bridal party or groomsmen realized that they had been staying in a bedbug infested Airbnb, okay? When I say like stayed there, I mean when they had got to said Airbnb, they unpacked all of their things and like hung things up in the closets, stuff like that. Yeah.
Shit. Here we go again.
Oh, Uncle Daddy, thank you so much for 29 amazing months. Amazing. It's too late, really? You're just curious? It's just America? Well, I don't know if it's just America, but I don't look into IT here because I'm not in IT. So I would just not be a good gauge because technically I don't even work over here. Like I don't have a work visa. But yeah, so let's say bed bugs happen. Like, when I say infested with bed bugs, I mean this person woke up with bites all over their face. Bad kind of bed bugs. And then decides that, oh, this isn't a good place to stay. So I'm gonna take me and all of my belongings, and I'm gonna go to the hotel with everyone else and check into that hotel. To which I'm just like, oh, you brought guests. This is great. And then the next day is the wedding, right? So the brides are supposed to get ready for like 4 hours together in a very small room that's probably like the size of, God, maybe a master bathroom. Very close quarters. Supposed to get ready for 4 hours and then take all these group photos and everything together. And how would you guys feel in that situation if you were told that? Just in general, how do you feel about that? Is it like a red flag situation for you? Your visit some of this. You came in just in time, Sai, I promise you. What's up, Orca? Hi, Maverick. Oh, I'm doing well, Angry. I'm doing well. So many special little friends for everyone. Sharing is caring. You're already infected. Master bedroom. How luxurious. Fair. Murder the bridesmaid and burn the body. Oh, look, window jumps. Devolve into a monkey and pick each other's bedbugs off. Easy life. I love that. A free pass for immediate violence. Okay, so here's the complication. The bridesmaid that had the bedbugs is the bride's sister. So the bride.
Oh,
yeah, Eric,
shit.
thank you so much for continuing your sub for half a freaking year. Hi, Murderous. How are you? How are you doing? You doing well? You'd be suspicious, but picked up a bug from a bridesmaid a time or two. Ugh. That's pretty fucky-wucky. So yeah, I agree, it's very fucky-wucky. So this is pretty much what happens. Yeah, pass. How about you get ready by yourself? See, I'm kind of like, yo, I don't want to get my shit infected. I'm like, my brother has had bed bugs, and it took him 3 months to get rid of them, and multiple thousands of dollars. I don't want to play that game. I can't afford to play that game, and I don't want to bring that shit with me over a border. Like, this is the last thing that I want to do. And the bride was like, no, everything's fine. She'll just get ready with us. And I'm like, do you know what bed bugs are? Like, do you know? They travel in cloth and clothing and bags. And you want us all to get ready in this very, very close situation. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Doesn't matter if she's affected, ruining everyone's life. She deserves a beatdown. I mean, obviously no beatdown happened. Why the fuck would she go to an Airbnb in the first place? Why are you not in the hotel? It was cheaper. Getting thrown out of Canada for oh my god, I would cry so hard. You know that these people cannot be part of your zombie team. Well, absolutely. So the bride is a hairstylist, and hairstylists are really particular about one specific thing, and it's lice. If someone tries to come in and get their hair washed or brushed even, and they have lice, they have to immediately evacuate and they have to sanitize everything. So my whole point was like, hey man, if this was a situation with lice, would you feel comfortable? And she's like, well, no. And I'm like, okay, bedbugs are way worse than lice. Like, also, this isn't something that you can just be like, yeah, this is fine. Like, you need to talk to the other bridesmaids and see if this is something that they're comfortable with too. Like, this isn't just you're deciding for the group kind of thing based off of your own comfort level. So other bridesmaids got involved for obvious reasons, and 3 out of 5 of us were like, hard no. This is something we are very uncomfortable with. One of them was like, yeah, our parents just had bed bugs and they won't let us back in the house if they think that we have them at all. Like, this is the last thing. And, oh, the other 2 were just like, well, one of them had the bed bugs and the other one is the maid of honor. And she was like, well, I'm fucking here kind of thing. And so it got to a point, there was like tons of deliberation. I'm like, I'm not going to any venue until I know what's up. And also all my shit's packed right now. Like, I'm like cleaning everything. because I'm like, this is the last thing that I want to ever have after at a wedding. Hashtag bedbug wedding. And so I talked to the bride, and she's like, okay, I kind of have a compromise. This is what it is. She does not become part of the bridal party and does not get ready with us, but she is there as a guest for the ceremony, which is an outdoor ceremony, and then she stays for the important parts of the reception. To which I go, I'm okay with the ceremony because it's outdoors, but you're putting her back indoor at a table with all of your guests. Like, that's the same issue as before. It travels by cloth, and their clothing was out. Like, this isn't something that makes, like, this isn't good. This is not a good situation. And she's like, well, do with this what you'll do with it. I was like, I guess I am willing to get ready with the group, minus bedbugs, and go through the ceremony. But after that, if I know they're staying at the reception, like, I'm not gonna be there for that. I'm not gonna risk that. That's something that's gonna really stress me out. Like, that's not something that I'm going to want to risk. Like, it's just gonna make me really uncomfortable, kind of thing. Pretty much every piece of cloth is now infected. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So then what ended up happening was a whole bunch of redneckitude. The older sister was like, well, I have a friend who's an exterminator, and they said that everything is fine. And I was like, I don't trust that fucking exterminator, I tell you what. But also, I don't trust you because I don't know you. So, like, it doesn't matter what you say. They're not here to see the situation. They don't see the bites on her face. And then, so when I get to the venue, I get a text from the bride saying, I want to see it to make sure I don't put the wrong words in mouths. They all went home with bug bugs. That sounds great. Everyone loves that. It's just like, oh my god. This was literally just a situation from hell. It was so bad. Okay, so this is what they said. My gut is telling me what to do on this. I love all of you equally, and I want everyone in the wedding. Those are my wishes. This person is in the wedding. Make your choice based off of that. It says, I understand that you need to do what you need to do. I'm going to do what I can to make my day the very best. So this person had decided to risk my personal well-being. You all get pets. And I'm just like, you know those parts in video games when it's like, so-and-so remembers this. This is one of those moments, like specifically one of those moments where I was like, this is some shit and I don't like this. And she's like, well, she's gonna come out. She's gonna come and get ready with us. And I was like, here's the thing. I will get completely ready now, and you will tell me when she will be here, and I will take all of my belongings, and I will put them in my car. And after the wedding, I will put all my shit in a trash bag, and I will just pitch it. I will throw that shit out, because I'm not risking bringing this shit anywhere with me for that specific reason. Like, oh, I was pretty fucking pissed, man. I was pissed. And yeah, well, not littering, it went into a very good garbage can, I promise you. But I was like, the other thing too is she stands on the opposite end of me in all situations. I don't want to be within like 8 feet of this person. Like, those bugs jump. I don't care. I'm like, it's just at this point I'm like grossed out by A, the decision that was made, and B, the fact that there's actual bed bugs. Yeah, no, I understand, Dragon. I very much understand that situation. And after, I ended up leaving after the ceremony. I didn't stay for any of the reception. I silently skedoodled my way out, and I was like, all right. Yay, that was great. Chant in the backyard to really kill them. I did that thing from Spirited Away where it's this, then you jump around barefoot and then you step on the slug. But yeah, so that was how my trip went. It didn't go ideal. It sucked. It was not fun. Which is unfortunate. That shit happens. I'm happy that she had the wedding that she wanted, but sadly, the cost of that is my friendship in this case. It's just, I haven't gotten to where I wanted to be in my life by keeping people in my life that are willing to risk my well-being like that. And it's just how it is. So it's unfortunate, and I was pretty upset about it. But I've had some days to kind of calm down from it for the most part. Kind of leaving was like, bedbug 1 out, peace. Yeah, seriously. Thank you for, you may be finding ticks. Oh god, for a few days, much better. You found ticks on you? Oh man, ticks are rough too. Trip to -2 out of 10, would not recommend. Honestly, it was just like, sometimes I feel like when you go back to your old stomping grounds, you see some really good things, like you can see how much people have grown over time, which is great, and I love that, but also sometimes you see the people that just haven't done anything in like a whole year, like have made no personal growth, no effort to try to do anything, and like seeing that kind of sucks, because it's just like, damn man, you had a whole year, I've been gone for a whole year and you're telling me you're in the same exact situation that you were a year ago. Like that's just like, yeah, I think I made the right decision too. Love when bugs keep you warm at night. Yeah, I'm not looking for those kind of snuggle buddies, Zachy, like that's not what I want. This is on the bedbug person. They should have, but no, I agree. And here's the thing though. At first they did. At first. They said that they were gonna drop out of the wedding and not go completely. Till the older sister came in with the friend who was an exterminator and told them everything was fine. Also, that older sister then got into a verbal altercation with one of the other bridesmaids that was uncomfortable and started screaming at them in a lobby in a hotel room. Also started ashing her cigarette on her as well. Like, I'm happy I left when I did, because I would have gotten a physical fist fight. Like, I would have jacked that lady up. Because I wouldn't, if I would have saw that, ooh, man. There's like very few situations where I will let myself be mean, but I would be mean in that situation. If someone disrespected one of my close friends to that extent, I'd be like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, I totally agree, Colonial. Like, oh my god. It's been living with your cousins in his trailer, trash family? Yeah, it's just no fun. So you dealt with bed bugs in the past girlfriend's apartment. So you have permanent nerve damage, and even still, you jump in the night when you think something's crawling on you. The treatments cost thousands. Okay, so Freudian. How long did it actually take to get rid of the bed bugs? Pokes to see if real stock is real. I promise, it is me. Reflects and realizes that he was modding for Hannah a year ago as well. Feels bad, man. Not like that, Jesus. Older sister sounds like an anti. There was a, oh god, there was just so many issues. Like, so many things. So many things. I hate that. I hated the whole thing. Like, they were just the, you know, like,
oh shit,
when you have gone through something and you understand the lessons that you have to learn from it, and you see someone like going down a somewhat similar path, and you're like, I wish that you didn't do this. Like, no matter what I say, you're gonna do it anyway because this is what you want to do. But like, I wish I could save you some time on this one. But like, there was so many of those moments where I was like, you're fucking up so bad. Would I say the amount of bad omens that happened for this wedding? This bride legitimately, so that it was outdoor, right? So there's this beautiful arch. It literally fell and smacked her in the back of the fucking head, and all of the decorations down the runners just blew over. Like 10 minutes before the ceremony. Like what? Nah. We losing frames? Oh, it is storming here, so that could be why. You might hear some stormy storms. Okay. Ashing at someone is a massive dick. Oh, absolutely. That's man, just put your cigarette out on my shoulder. We'll talk. Like, cause, no fist fighting. Beat her ass with a shower curtain pull. Don't touch her ass. Well, I'm just happy I left when I did, cause I was feeling that like intuition pull, like you need to get the fuck out of here, and I did. Like, I beelined it out. And then I immediately went to sleep and then woke up hella early and started the drive. It was just like, nope. So even then, let's see, if I'm a bedbug person, I'm politely declining and saying that I'll be at the ceremony off to the side, away from everyone, and went, yeah, still leave. Sounds like the older sister thought it was her wedding. Well, the older sister was the one officiating the wedding, too, so it was just like, gah. Yeah, it was so fucking bad. And man, the bride was like, Hannah, you just don't understand. And I was like, no, I do. I'm like, I've been married. I've been at that altar. If my mom or my dad, who I'm supposed to have a daddy-daughter dance with, had bed bugs, I'd tell them to stay fucking home. Out of respect for all the other people that are there at the wedding. I was like, not to mention, the whole thing was being recorded. I'm like, it's not like she'll never see it. She could literally watch it 2 minutes afterwards. Just send her the file. Oh my god. There we go. Took your dad a couple of days for his. Oof. Man, that's just terrible. Bedbugs require being fumigated, doesn't it? I believe so. And sometimes it requires, like, raising your house up to a certain temperature, I think. Alpha, thank you so much. Thank you for continuing your stuff for 14 months. I don't know how I missed that. It could take multiple treatments. It was lucky because when you got bed bugs, you lived at Phoenix and you could put all of your stuff in the car. And then, oh, the heat burns the eggs. Okay, that makes sense. You've been there before. So you've wrecked a former friend for what he did to his daughter ex-wife and confessed to NPD about it. Oh my gosh, dropped the ball bad. That's not good. That is not a good situation. So bride should have stepped up, laid the hammer down, and told the old. Oh yeah, some people don't come equipped with backbones as standard equipment. Is it rude to breathe a sigh of relief when those people say we're going to have kids? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So many months in different treatments. So eventually she just moved out and moved in with you. You put her stuff in the car and it was in the sun in the middle of summer to kill them off. You put everything in an oven that you could and they still made it to your house. Oh, see, that's like the worst. And one of the other bridesmaids was so furious about the situation. She's like, I hope that whole family gets bed bugs. I'm like, I don't wish bed bugs on anyone. But man, if you put ash on my shoulder, I will headbutt the fuck out of you. Like, you will see a whole different side of me that has never come out before, but I will make sure to take all of my years of trauma and use them to verbally hurt you. Like, I'm like, ugh. It was bad. It was so bad. It was so, so bad. Beautiful Arch. Oh, it makes me think of Archibald. I wonder how he's doing. I have no footage of it, but man, the look on her face, though, man. One of the other bridesmaids, her wife reads tarot cards, and she was reading them. Like, she had her read cards about the wedding, and everything was bad. It was all bad omens, man. And she read it again, like, the day of the wedding. She's like, nothing's changed. It's all the same cards. I'm like, I wonder why. Read the signs. Yeah, man. My bouquet even, like, broke apart and shattered into a million pieces. Turns out they made the bouquets out of, like, a little, you know those, it's like that green foam that they do with floral stuff, and usually, like, you stab things into it. Instead of stabbing the flowers into the floral ball, they just hot glued them, which hot glue doesn't stick to foam like that kind of foam really well. So the whole venue was infested with wasps, and a wasp started trying to land on my bouquet, so I went to smack it. But it's on a big hanging chain. It's a ball on a chain. and then it swung, and the swingy part broke off, and then the whole thing dropped, and I was like, this is great. this is fucking great. I love this for me. This is the best. Storming from the Canadian fires. Oh, I'm not sure if it's that. Applause for being smart and taking the heart. Oh yeah, I'll do that any day. It's just like, I don't know what this person expected. But I can tell you one thing, they haven't hit me up since. So, there's that. I think they already know my stance. Because once they do hit me up, I will be very forward about my stance. USA, USA, oh my god. So you managed to stop the bed bugs in your house before they got too bad by putting traps around the legs of your beds? Tons of, oh my gosh. Wait, diatomaceous earth? What is that? Diatomaceous? What is that? You have to use earth against the bugs? Thank God for the earth tribe. Still keep traps out based off of paranoia. The worst that I've ever had is I had a house that was infested with fleas, even though I didn't have any pets. And that was pretty fucking brutal too. You can see the bed bugs jumping out. Oh yeah, out of me now. Man, when I got home, I just like scalded myself in the shower. Ah, so unhappy. But what was the worst? The redneck wedding or your divorce? Oh, the redneck wedding. My divorce was easy peasy, man. It was so easy. It was just, we were two different people and it wasn't working. We were young. Granted, he did almost try to leave me married, which was an issue, and I chased his ass down and I got him to sign the documents, but that was the thing. But yeah, this wedding was like literally slowly ripping off the worst band-aid of your life that's stuck under your armpit. Like that's how like uncomfortable it was. The whole room was just full of tension for like 6 hours. It was just bad. It was so bad. And that's the thing, respect. Clearly they didn't respect you or anyone else's health. It was all about their own needs. Exactly. Yep. That's exactly what it is. 2,000 degrees will get rid of bed bugs. That it will. The temp in your girlfriend's apartment was raised to the point where her blinds melted and the bed bugs persisted. Fuck that. Okay, fuck that. Backbones are paid DLC. Yeah, apparently when she came equipped, it was from, you know, EA. Yeah. Gotta love it. Okay. You got married in a package deal and murdered. Wait, a package deal? What do you mean, Goji? And remember, the preacher fella had done it so many times and for so long that he knew exactly when to smile wide. A package deal? Are you talking about like one of those drive-through kind of places? Is that what that is? Goji, I haven't heard a lot about this. Like, tell me what this shit is. Fuck you, Goji. Golly, this sure is fancy. She pulled a bed bug card. Yeah. It melts foam. Gross. This just sounds like a disaster. There was just so many issues. There were so many issues. Every single speech that was made was literally bad-mouthing the bride. And everyone was laughing at it except for the bridesmaids because they're like, this is horrible. This is also stuff that's not funny. The day before the wedding, the groom told the bride that she looked ugly and that she looked like she was wearing a dirty diaper when she had just been setting up the whole venue by herself wearing this like cute cotton white romper. Like, she looked fine. She looked absolutely fine. He just straight up calls her ugly and then she's just crying. Like, in front of everyone. Like, the whole thing is just fucking fucked. What if you ever caught the bouquet and had a bed bug on their hand? It would really caught the bed bug? Yeah, well, I mean, at that point, would the bed bug get married? I don't know. Do they believe in marriage? I just know that the female bed bugs lay 5 eggs a day. I learned that. That's great. Styrofoam and hot glue. Melted styrofoam. Marry the bed bugs forever. Guys, no friends anymore? Yeah, that stuff is just rough. Absolutely rough. Cannabis worth Earth for the win? Okay, so it's a microfossils that tear up anything with an exoskeleton and causes it to dry up. Really? That's fucking cool. Like, how'd they figure that one out? Like, damn. Damn. God, just talk about bed bugs and make you itchy. Ugh, it's okay. None of us here. We're good. We're safe. So you've done the flea thing from one of your neighbors? Heck no, never again. Yeah, that was brutal too. Like, I was vacuuming 24/7. I had to sleep like fully clothed and in like knee-high socks, and every day I was picking out freaking fleas off my own socks in bed. It was ugh. Chasing him down, like down the street. Tackle the fuck at him, yell at, "Sign it, bitch!" Nah, I did. I found out where he was at and I parked behind him so he couldn't leave. Like, it was just... The dude ended up getting married like 3 months later. Like, I don't understand the point of trying to leave someone married out of spite. Like, that's just some bullshittery if I ever did hear it. Like, why? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Ugh. Was Satan the groomsman? Sounds like he was there. It would have been more fun if he was there. I feel like it'd be much more of a party. No, the wedding planet. Oh, the platter? Oh, it was just so bad. So bad. Satan would be standing in the back with the popcorn? Probably. So a package deal? Were there ghosts involved? I will say, if there's one good thing that happened out of that wedding, it's down the street from the venue. The owners of the venue have ducks, and I got to hold one. I got to hold a duck,
It was really cute. I was afraid it was gonna like try to get my face, but it didn't. It was a cute duck, and it let me pet it, and it was super soft, and there was a ton of other duckies, and there was tons of chickens, and I gotta feed them bread, and I was like, this right here, this moment right here, this is okay.
This is okay. I'm now gonna get in my car and cry. Like, okay. Yeah, absolutely. The story just gets more, yeah, it gets way worse, but I'm not gonna get in their personal shit, but it gets worse. Gets so much worse. So much worse. Oh my god. Enjoy your bedbug skeletons around your bed matters. Yeah, you can like use them for little baby taxidermy. What's up, Stanza? How are you doing? Bedbug ghosts? Like in Animal Crossings? No. Could you imagine how many ghosts you'd find in your house if that was the case? Quack. That's awesome. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Plot twist. The duck had bedbug sauna and that gives... No, but it did pee on me. It did pee on me. Only a little bit. But it did. It was a little bit of the downer to the happy upper. But you know what I thought? Could be worse. Could have been bedbugs. So hashtag bedbug wedding is a thing. It's now a thing amongst a lot of the bridesmaids. Yep. Duck pee is a symbol of good luck, maybe. Maybe. Ducks are so lawless. It was so cute. It was like the speckly gray one, and it was so pretty. It was a really pretty duck. And I was like, what are you gonna do with all these ducks and chickens? They're like, we're gonna eat them. I was like, I shouldn't be holding this. Like, yeah. So, yeah, that was the thing. Yeah. Hannah, how's the air quality? Since the fires are back? Oh, well, it's raining out here, so air quality's fine. It smells like rain. I don't know. I haven't had any alerts on my phone telling me, like, it's anything crazy yet. See, one of those times when you're thankful that you can always, oh, you're always the bridesmaid? Never the bride? I don't even think it's that. It was just... Even if I was the bride, I would have handled that situation completely different. And it was just really disappointing. Like, I hate using the mom card. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But honestly, that's kind of what it was. I was just really disappointed that someone would choose something so incredibly selfish at the risk of so many other people and their families. And their wallets. You know, it's just, it's really unfortunate. I can't imagine doing that because I'm not that type of person. This is a red wedding? Regnets and red sores? Oh, yeah. It was all over the face. Like, even the makeup artist was like, ew. Like, I don't know. It's just rough. Would get Oprah, you get a bed book, and you get a bed book, and you get a bed book. Oh my god. If I was the groom in the situation, you would have got to the point of, fuck this, I'm going to the pub. So, the groom actually sent a text to one of the bridesmaids, cussing her out, saying that she is single-handedly ruining the wedding. Because she's turning something into a big deal in a situation. And my response to that is, I hope to God he sends me one of those texts. But I know damn well that no one was gonna say diddly fucking shit to me. But man, I wish they would've. Because all I needed was a reason at that point. Which is good why I left when I did, because I needed to leave that situation. I don't want to let myself ever become that angry where that's the impulse that I want to have. But there was just a lot of problems. Very problematic kind of responses. Oh no. I've got a lot of spine. It's just really compact. I have the very compacted spine, but don't you worry, it's fucking there. It's absolutely there. What's up, Dustin? They failed like Starscream failing Megatron. It was great. It was great. Loved it. Smoke is back? And okay, gotcha. So here it's a little hazy out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. It's just super cloudy out today. Let me see. I'll check the weather. Trying to see like if I have any warnings or anything here, but no, it's just isolated thunderstorms. That's all. So far, no crazy warnings for air quality, so that's good. Let's see, it is a big deal. It's so BS. Yeah, it's a lot of BS. There are people who let COVID-19 turn into a pandemic. Yeah, yep. Welcome to Tennessee. You can get, well, yeah. I think there's a lot of statements I could make. I'm just not gonna make them. But if anything, it's probably a good thing that I'm cutting the ties that I'm cutting. I think it's a good decision for my future to do that. Also, you know, I have weird dreams, right? Like, I have weird dreams. Weirder dreams than most people have weird dreams. I had one a few weeks ago, and I don't think I told you guys about it, but, well, I might have. Pretty much all the people in my dream, it was like some sort of event. Like, I was there for some sort of event. I remember there was an auditorium, and I don't know if it was because, like, people were getting awards, or if people were giving speeches, or what was happening, but all the people in my life that I have deliberately cut out and put hard boundaries in, we're all there in that dream. Like, my parents, exes, childhood friends, stuff like that. But the very last person in that dream was the bride. She was the last person in there. And I was like, oh, well, maybe this is like the exception because she's telling me to walk with her out of this situation. And I'm like, no, apparently it wasn't. Man. Do you have the trip planned to get your other arm done? If I get my other, if I'm gonna get another sleeve done, it'll be where I'm at. I'm not gonna go stateside to get a tattoo. There's plenty of wonderful artists in Canada, so I'd probably do that. You better watch it. That bedbug talked, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. Oh, in Massachusetts? Gotcha, I see. I ain't your guy, pal. I ain't your pal friend. Maybe the bloodborne dream was foreshadowing that Hannah would have to fight off bedbugs in the wedding. That was like a blue lobster thing, though. That was, I mean, it kind of lobster. No, those are different. Those are different. Gonna have the one gun from America and the one gun from Canada. What would the gun from Canada be? Would it just like squirt maple syrup? Like, I don't know. Back then you ran for the border. I did. Oh my God, that would, when I tell you, like, oh, that whole situation rubbed me so much in the wrong way. Like, I just was disgusted. Like, not only just like physically disgusted, because I was like, gross. I just wanted to be home. And like, home is safety for me. Like, I just wanted to be home so fucking bad. So I was like, 5 in the morning, I'm gonna leave. And I did, and I left, and where the wedding was further away from my traveling to Tennessee trip, so the way back was 17 and a half hours. And I made that trip with stopping 4 times. And during one of those stops, I took a 15-minute nap because that's all I would allow myself to sleep because my brain was just like, I need to get home. Like, not only did I need to get home that bad where I was just driving constantly straight fucking through it, but my parking spot's like, it's on campus, which is a good walk away from where I live here. I took my bag and I put it on like a backpack. This was like a duffel bag. I fucking walked it at 11:30 at night to get here. That is how badly, like, I needed to be home. I was like, nope, we're just gonna go. We are absolutely gonna go. I will deal with all this stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna, like, if I have to run there, I will run there. I feel bad for anyone if someone tries to stop me because they are getting the Wolverine keys and a very caffeinated Hannah. So bad. It would say sorry after throwing the punch. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. The very polite aspect to it. To be home under my covers with all my new bug friends. No, God. Proof that Tennessee is no longer home to you. See, that's also the truth. I did realize that pretty early on. It's just Tennessee is no longer. I just feel like I've outgrown that area, or at least the group of people there, which is okay. That stuff happens. But also coming face to face with that's just kind of weird. Like, when everyone is still trying to, like, go out and get shit-faced, and I'm like, I don't really drink that much. And they're like, oh, well, like, don't you want to do this thing? I'm like, no, not really. Like, I'd rather not. Do you throw away the car too? No, I didn't. I didn't. I know my car is safe. I took all the precautions I could have. Tell you what. You brought your swords? They could have been more threatening than your keys. True, but I wasn't walking with the swords. That would have been interesting. That would have been very interesting. I wasn't supposed to take those over the border. I also wasn't supposed to take the alcohol that I had over the border either. So, whoops. Oopsies. I did it. I did it. I brought over contraband. Just a little bit. It's fine. And a smuggled bud. No, I didn't. Thank God. I'm not worried about me with them, but I am worried about some of the other people that did stay for the reception and everything. Literally, 2 of them ended up leaving in trash bags. Like, they literally, like, stepped into trash bags and ripped holes in them for, like, their arms and legs. Because all their shit was gonna be, like, bagged up and fumigated. You've evolved. Want to go cow tipping? Nah, I'm an adult. I've never gone cow tipping, but doesn't that hurt the cows? I'm pretty sure it hurts the cows. Not really. That's not evolution, it's transformation. Wait, if you just printed out O'Doul stickers and put them over the booze, no one would know it. So the reason is taxing. I would have to claim it and get taxed on it. That's pretty much it. Which isn't anything crazy anyway. But it's just, I didn't want to stop. I just didn't want to stop there. I was like, please don't stop me here. Just let me go. Oh, just don't tell anyone else, fair. Trash bag couture. Exactly. Honestly, they did a great job with it. It was pretty funny. Now you've admitted to it on the internet. Expect a call from the DOJ. Be like, here's my $10. I'm so excited to play Final Fantasy. The wedding would make a fucking funny movie. It would be... I don't even think it would be a funny movie. It was just, honestly, the whole situation was just like... the impending doom that everyone felt cohesively as a group. Like the bombastic side eyes of like, are you feeling this? You getting this weird vibe? And it's like, yep. It's like, you getting this weird vibe? I'm like, yep. I'm like, this doesn't seem like this is a good situation. Like, there was people blatantly lying and it was, man. Write it down, sell the rights to it? Nah. I wouldn't sell it to a movie studio. In this freaking climate, man, there's so many people picketing right now. True evolutions does happen after generations. Microevolutions do, yes. Transformations happen to people, or maybe metamorphosis. I don't think technically metamorphosis can happen to a human, though, but I mean, sounds like really bad TV. Definitely reality TV. Yes. Yeah. Like 2000s funny, like American Pie or Death at a Funeral? I don't know. Honestly, it was just kind of cruel. Because, like, seeing everyone laugh at the bride and her laughing at it, not realizing that people were laughing at her and not with her, like, it was just kind of heartbreaking. Like, the whole situation was just like, wow, this is just really sad. And it's like, you're willing to give up all this, all these other people for this. This is what you're doing. You're not even seeing what you're giving up right now. Kind of thing. The ninja smoke bombs. Oh, I would have loved those. Screw those execs. Absolutely agree with that. Keeping up with the bed bugs. That would be, yes, that'd be very, very accurate. And just like, Jesus. But yeah, so that was my trip. But I got all my good things. So I'm very happy about that. I got all of my belongings. I have my art pieces. They're not here, but they are at my other place. So eventually, those will be put up and hung, and I'm so excited because I haven't seen my grist piece in so long. Like, I miss it. I miss it so much. And I'm like, oh, my baby. My baby. So that's good. And I've got a commission to work on, so that's super fun. So I've got that Naruto commission to finish up this week or next week. Probably finish it this week, I think. Depending. But yeah, so what's up with you guys? How are you doing? I hope you had a good 2 weeks. I hope you did. How do we know that you're not a bunch of bedbugs wearing a Hannah trench coat? The fact that they'd be able to replica, like, the scoliosis. That would be impressive. Imagine Cosmic just going, nope. Holding up the smoke bomb and just vanishing. Yeah, for real. Ninja dust. I would have been out. Absolutely freaking out. Oh my gosh. For real. Like, I just want to be back and play with a cat. You got drunk and lost your wallet? And then got drunk again and found it? Dude, that's a thing. It's so much easier. If you're in the same state of mind when you lose something, you're more apt to find it if you're in that same state as mind going back for it. It's kind of like when it comes to studying, they tell you to chew a specific type of gum, like either super cinnamony or really specific minty. Like, it has to be the same type of gum that you're studying, because when you're taking your test, you're more apt to remember it because you're in the same mental state. So that does check out. Absolutely checks out. You still can't get a job? You're stuck with bad family? Big L. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dragon. Well, do what you can, and maybe it is time to look in Canada and see what you can do. Because if you can get sponsorship over there, then I would do that, hands down. Absolutely. Supposed to have a class reunion, but it got canceled because no one knew about it. Wait, what? No one knew about it? That's no fun. How'd that even happen? So at times, you like being viral instead of being in person. I'm safe from Hannah's little... Oh, that's true. That's true, Gray One. You are very safe. I do agree with that statement. Nothing will harm you here. Is your family still stuck in Tennessee? Well, I don't really have family too much. Like, I'm not really in contact with family. Maybe that's the best way to put that. My parents and everyone, yeah, they're still in Tennessee. My brother and his wife, they are still in Japan. I did get news that I will be an aunt again, so round 4. Joe and Felicia are having another baby, which is pretty nuts. And apparently, if it's a boy, its name's gonna be Joji, which I'm like, can I call him Jojo? Like, because that's me. I'm like, I'm gonna call him Jojo. Like, Jesus. You never went to any of your class reunions? We never had one. It was during COVID, so they just didn't do it. At round 4, I know, right? Version 4. So I'm gonna see if maybe at some point I can save up enough to go to Japan once the baby is all born and like less raisiny, and then go visit everyone. That would be pretty cool. From bed bugs to ants, so many tiny bugs this year. For real, right, Frost? Like, what the hell? Oh, and spiders. There were some spiders, but that was at Ben's, of course. There was no snakes at Ben's, so there's that. You're back? You're upgraded your lightsabers? Heck yeah. Congratulations. What'd you do to upgrade them? So many cool places to visit and see in Japan. I would love to. I want to see all the things. I want to see a lot of the nature. The only downside is, like, Japan is so fucking hot and so incredibly humid. And I'm covered in tattoos, so I will have to cover up. Which is unfortunate, because I have to wear long sleeve. But that's okay. I think that's worth it in order to see the things that I want to see, so I'm gonna do it. I don't really have like a desire to go to like an onsen or anything like that, so I don't want to really like bathe with people in public. I just think that's weird. So like I'm okay not doing that personally, you know. But I shouldn't have my tattoos out out of respect for them. No work spiders in there somewhere. We did. Also, I have my spider mug. It's being cleaned. So we have a spider mug. You started getting YouTubes about this guy just riding ferries around Japan. They look so cool. Man, I was watching, dude, me and Lauren, we watch that shit all the time. Like, just people walking at night in like Shibuya and all this stuff. And we're like, oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. I would love to go. I would absolutely love to. You just got into Gunpla? No way. What kind of Gunpla are you getting into, huh? Gundam and Digimon model kits? So you can't see, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Over here, there's a shelf over here. Those, I got my Gunplas here. So I have my lobster, and I have all of my wonderful Evas. I have all those. Makes me super happy. Yakuza will adopt you. Hang out? Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to be adopted by them. I mean, they sound pretty cool. I've already had people from like the mob hit me up, but like I'm good. I'm gonna pass on that. See, it was a person from your class representative tried to put it together and put it on Facebook, try to tag everyone from the class. and saw that no one was interested, so she canceled it. Oh, I gotcha. That's still weird. Like, that still sucks, though. Gotta go get drunk with the rest of this peach schnapps and cry over pictures of your guy until I fall asleep. Do your thing, but I can tell you now, if you're over there getting drunk on peach schnapps, you wouldn't be his type anyway. It's true. Either that or go work out. You can do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. Walking at night in this economy. Man, I will say, when I did walk here at night by myself, I felt so safe. I was like, damn, I don't even feel like I have to Wolverine key it. Like, there was people out just riding bikes, like families and stuff. I was like, this is fucking wild. Absolutely wild. Thanks, Digger. I hope you have a good night, too. Couple of SD Gundams. Got a 72 scale. Okay, but you got the Liger Zero from Zoids for cheap. Man, some of them can get so expensive, so if you can find them cheap, do it. Did you bring your Godzilla suit home with you? Yes, I've got Godzilla. I've got Pikachu. I've got everything. Everything that I had stateside is now here. So that's exciting. Super exciting. It says that Hannah would have no qualms kneecapping people. Probably. My nun was very strong at that point. Hannah isn't our mommy? Why was I lied to? Well, there's no mommy milkers. But, like, you know. You want to move to Canada or Europe? Start looking, Dragon. That's all you can do. Doug Trio? Yeah, I got Doug Trio. Doug Trio's over here on the wall with a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff. I also went to this really, really cool candy place. It was like, it was a candy shop from like all over the world, and they also had sodas from all over the world too. So I saw like the ranch soda and all the crazy shit that like Captain Creed would be buying for people, aka Sarah. And I purposely didn't buy any of those because no, I'm not doing that. But I did get every single like Dragon Ball Z themed drink that I could. So there was a ton of like freaking energy drinks, and they're called like Cumulonimbus and all that. They're just really cool. They're super, super cool. So I got all that stuff for Lauren. And then I had a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure one that had God, fucking who did it have on there? There was a few people on it. Did it have the world? It might have had the world on that one. I think it was Dio's. But yeah. Kamehameha Blast Freeze. That would be awesome to talk about. Absolutely. So you found a store in Z that sells Gundams. So not at stupid prices. And they also have the Digimon ones. See, that's freaking great. I love that shit. I love that shit so much. Oh my goodness. I realize I'm gonna have to get this stuff started. So soon we can play our game. Just gotta get it booted up. Oh, wow. What a crazy 2 weeks. Yay. I'm so excited to play video games. I've been looking forward to this forever. Oh my god. Do you know how hard it is to de-stress when you're away on vacation? You have no access to video games. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. So you went to, oh, you want to support local stores? So that's really sweet. See, I love that. Also, supporting local stores is just the freaking best. It's the absolute best. I think that stuff's important. Okay, so we got this waking up. We're gonna kill our music. Well, bam. Bye, music. It was lovely knowing you. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna drop that down. We're gonna see if we got noise. If we got our sound, but it should be good, I would think. Do. Do you guys have audio for that? You might have heard something, but we saw. Was updated in rest mode. Lovely. Okay, hold on. You do? Oh, cool. Cool. I'm so excited. I'm so happy right now. Yay! Okay, let me know if the balance of the audio is weird. Progress is saved automatically. I know. Runs home for parking your car. You ran home to see me in the camp. Yes. Goes and hugs PC in the consoles. Kind of. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm so excited for this. Like, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got the reads. I'm gonna love my dog.
Get it, boy.
Yeah. You can pet the dog. I got a trophy. Okay. This game's so pretty.
How is it looking for you guys? Is it looking good? Is it looking fantastic? Look at how speedy we are. That's a scorpion. Do I have to kill these? Should I kill these? Will I kill these? I don't even know what level I am, but like, I don't know. Can't hug the waifu? I mean, ah! It was a trap! Fuck your lobsters! Wow, you have a lot of health on you. Holy crap, you really do have a lot. Okay, I gotta remember all my moves. It's been 2 weeks since I played. It's been forever. Okay. That was nice. That was nice. I liked that. Okay, I got money, but it was only like $4. And now this guy is staring at me. I don't know if that's for the best. There's a house over here. I feel like I didn't do nearly as much as I wish I did. Yeah, there we go. And then I do this, and I fuck up your shit. And then I do this, and I fuck up your shit. And then we get to have lobster bisque after that. Oh, she's still working on this one. So, did you hear that the rumors that they're gonna be doing Final Fantasy IX next for the remake? Did you guys hear that? Or is that just me that's heard it? Can I not go in here? Are you a door that I can't open? That's pretty fucking stupid. I would like to go in here. Supposedly they are, but we'll see. I feel like they've already kind of bit off a lot with Final Fantasy VII, quite frankly. Oh, so you saw that too? Okay, at least I wasn't like alone. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Well, that's awesome. Dude, that guy just spewed on me. It was weird. I don't like that. Okay, he's dead. Now do this, and the doggy can heal, but we're out of battle, so it's not going to do anything.
I never finished building the bridge then.
After what
Okay,
happened at
we got
Phoenix
chocobos.
Gate,
A
didn't
remake
seem
of
fast
Crisis
priority.
Core. Said that they'd skip over the cultist and her trippies? What are her trippies? I don't know what that is.
Oi! Stop
Oi.
and give me an hand.
What do you want? Can I have one of your
You
chocobos?
couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Yeah.
Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it
Okay.
pains me to use another man's branded.
Trappy?
Here, you understand
Oh.
me, don't you?
Trackies.
your
Okay,
help.
okay, I see what you mean.
These
That makes
blasted
sense.
birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded.
Was Cecil? Wasn't that 9?
Funny late as it was.
I thought that was 9. Am I
I've
wrong?
got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
What the? Okay, sure.
Fine.
4 or 6, depending on
That's
where it
the
was
spirit.
released. Oh,
All right.
okay.
Here,
I recognize the name.
you hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Yeah, okay. We'll prioritize it. I like that they let you prioritize it just right here. It's kind of nice. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Do I just leave? Do I leave? I think I leave. Why do I feel weird leaving? I feel weird leaving. Deliver the package. Did you even hand me the package? Fuck those bugs, man. I don't have time for that. You're cool. You're cool as shit. You got a zebra butt. I wish I had a zebra butt. What's the current song playing in your head? I don't have one right now.
Martha's Rest.
I kind of wish I did, though. Be cooler if I did.
That's one of our bandits.
Bob.
Girl, you get some rest now.
Okay, so I talked to you.
Hello.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
The sealed crate.
Yeah, go for a bit. It was nice chatting with you. Good night.
This is
Angry,
for
it's
me,
always
right
lovely
enough.
catching up with you.
Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Sounds about right.
They are so
Ladder
mean to
full
the
of
freaking
Gizal
bearers.
Greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal Greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong,
Okay.
they're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend
Yours
is learning
do
the hard way.
do da do do da
I got my
do do.
wares. That's all that matters.
All the things.
Be sure to pass
Like
your
Mbop
master
when it
my
first came out,
regards.
and then people made fun of you for liking it. It was a good song. It was legit. That was on like the original WoW CD. I had the original WoW CD. It's true. What bird wants so sharp fang and a bloody hide? Oh, exciting. Cool. Cool. Okay, we got a bunch of shit. It's fine. I really want a chocobo. Do we get one? Funnel song? Genshin characters doing the do for it?
Barely have to step.
I'm trying to think of the songs that usually get stuck in my head. And usually it's like a mix of different songs. Like sometimes Toxic by Britney Spears will get stuck in my head, but it'll be mixed with Linkin Park's Faint.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Ready goes to East Pool, leaving in the pond.
I still just can't get over the fact that there's someone making shirts that say Nirvana and it has the Hansons on it. Semi-Charmed is good. One headlight gets stuck in my head. She's pretty. She is so pretty.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
Sassy.
For protection.
Okay.
Which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav
See a
said he
6th
might be
degree
able to
of
help
Kevin
us.
Bacon? That could do. Oh my god, the Hanson brother from Slapshot. Nirvana.
Funny.
Oh my god, if they had that on the Nirvana shirt, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. But also, people younger than me don't know who Kevin Bacon is. I'm pretty sure,
Sorry for
right?
before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game.
Okay, you had a
I'm
special
Martha,
hatred
an
for
old
Nirvana fans?
Friend of Sid's.
No, oh,
Said he
3
had
of their
high hopes for
songs
Barra,
in high
who
school.
joined recently.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I expect that's you.
If you like this band so much, then tell me 3 of
So,
their songs.
Where is it you're headed?
There's always those people,
Phoenix
though.
Gate. We have questions.
Oh,
that
you like
need answering.
anime? Name 3 anime. Oh, I don't know those, so they don't count.
So.
Like, whatever. Oh, you
Well, if
think
you
you're a
wanna go to
nerd? Well, me
Galaxy,
and my
the road to the
friends,
East Pool's
we
your best
make
bet.
Harry Potter
Or it
9
would
and
be,
3/4
if the bridge hadn't
freaking
collapsed.
platforms on birthdays.
Right bloomin' nuisance it is.
Meh.
I've had no trade with the village for weeks. I
Was that a
did
car
ask our
commercial?
carpenter to
You know,
take
I
a
think
look
I saw
at it,
that too. I think I saw that too, Koi.
But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have
Can name like 9? Hell yeah,
happened to
get
him?
it. Get it.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
Oh, you like girls?
find him.
Name 3 girls that are cute.
And make sure he's safe. We both need
Absolutely.
that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft
Feels
spot for you.
bad, man.
If you could, I'd be in your debt.
It's just like, oh man.
said
Anyone
that
who
he
tries to
went out on a
gatekeep,
job?
I just don't understand
Right.
that to that
He went
extent,
down
you
into the
know?
marshes to check on another bridge, the one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down if you've a head for heights.
Okay, I
His
got
name
my
is
legs
Bernard.
crossed.
Should you find him well,
That means
tell him
it's
Martha
game
sent you,
time.
and that he's wanted at the
Shit's
bridge
about to
to
get
East
real. How's the quality look? Are you able to stream this at like high quality now instead of like low quality bullshittery?
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Doop 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 doop. Pop. Okay.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
When we had proper
Is there anyone in here?
leaders and
No, there's
proper
not.
trades.
Visuals are good, no skips or lags, good. It's still giving me a source of 720p. Interesting. That might be on your end. I don't know. Koi, what are you able to get out of yours? All of it's Dragon Ball. Oh, Penguin, I love that. I love that so much. Alright. What's going on over here? It shouldn't have been 720. It should have
What are
gone
you
to the
after?
1080, but okay, I'll take 720. Okay. All these are worse.
That all, is it?
Okay. The bed bugs be messing with your settings? I went and checked it today before
Here's the gate.
stream.
And that must be the ladder.
I have no idea. I'll figure it out though. That looks cool. Hey, buddy.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
What was that?
7 times 20 is better than 10 times 80? Oh my
Come on.
gosh. Okay, weep.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Oh. We're going, yeah. Take my claws, bitch. It's just so much fun.
Oh, that was less fun.
But like, you know, could you imagine if there was lobsters this big? We could eat all of them. They'd be so yummy.
So yummy. Your 720 looks good though? So it's been watching Street Fighter 6 streams, and this one person who streams in 720, it was fuzzy, it wasn't sharp at all. That's rough. That's rough. Okay. Note taken. I'm happy it looks good at least.
Thank you, my lady.
The Dalgo doesn't
saved
grow
my
in
life.
size like Battle Cat
Not
from
at all.
He-Man. That would be
You're
awesome.
Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I
You had a
am.
Final Fantasy game where the
I
main
didn't
guy
realize
uses
my
a
name was
hammer
known so
like a
widely.
sword?
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
That would be interesting.
I'm very grateful for
No
it.
thanks.
I
Smaller
just finished
bugs or
checking
no
these
bugs
piles
at
when
all.
I turn around, I see a
The
gang of
lobsters are
slavering monsters
crustaceans,
looking to
okay?
feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did,
Hammer!
I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
Snippy
We just grabbed
strips.
her safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind.
Well, yeah,
I'll
you
head
got
up
attacked
there
by a bunch of
straight away.
bugs. Crustacean bugs. They fall under bugs, you thought? They're like the spiders of the sea, just like tuna, I guess, is the chicken of the sea, but I think they're different.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's
I
just a matter
think.
of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you.
But I can't
Bernard.
remember what would make them
We
different.
were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves.
Other
We're
than
very grateful for your help.
they live in
I'm
water.
Sorry for asking this of you. After what
My
you've
my
been
low
through.
level
I owe
zoology
you my
fails me.
life. Fixing a bridge is the
Bugs
least I
are
can do.
crustaceans, but not all
Thank you, my
crustaceans
lady.
are bugs. Oh, so it's
And
like
you
there's
too,
some
son. You were with
rectangles or
Sid,
squares
yeah.
and whatnot.
Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha mine, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
Game of Thrones.
We will.
That would be cool. Game covering of Robert's Rebellion. I wonder if it would be like... I always wonder with like licensing how that stuff would work out. Is it worth it for like $2 over there? Is it worth it? My brain's saying nah. Nah. Arthropods? Arthropods are weird.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
The bridge will be fixed, man. Oh wait.
I hear the levees are due to go up again.
I don't know how to get back up. They're all creepy. Yeah, I agree. They're pretty freaking creepy. Especially the really large crabs. I don't like those. You've been hearing that they were all very crappy on set with so many of their cast. Oh, well, that's not good. I didn't know anything about that.
He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
Birds don't pee. Well, they do. They just pee and poop out of the same
Can't keep going out alone.
the same
I'll have to
sphincter
arrange a guard for him.
at the same time.
But anyway, thank you.
It is a little
I don't
weird
have a
though.
lot
You're
to
right.
offer in
You're
return,
right.
But you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Least House of the Dragon is sweet. See, I still haven't watched any Game of Thrones stuff. I should. I will after Lauren watches through Witcher. That was the agreement. I like to think whenever you pick up like things like meteorite, your character just has pockets full of rocks.
Flagon of imperial gold, perhaps. Tastes like swill, but
You're sensing that you're a whale, as well as you don't know if you're supposed to pee and poo at the same time or not. Now, I mean, you can.
I prefer the truth.
If you want. You have that skill set.
So few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Hearing the stuff about production, bigger past speed. What did you hear, Koi?
Have they been sent away?
Now I'm just genuinely curious.
they have, aye. Either to the legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
Okay, so crystals let anyone use magic. Bearers can naturally use magic.
After seeing it with my own eyes, well,
Crystals are getting harder to find, yet they're super discriminatory towards bearers? Like, I don't understand that.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on
Not respecting boundaries, make it more uncomfortable for people filming. Oh, no, I don't like that at all. Bears? Bearers? Bearers?
Carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it.
Like, why do they view it as a bad
Can't
thing?
wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well,
Jesus, it's her child.
No harm done, eh?
Nude scenes are always weird and awkward in films or TV series. That's very true.
Was he? No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Bears? Like druids? I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool.
Innit? Bearers may have been looked
Is this a
down on
Celtic-based
back in
Final
Archduke
Fantasy game?
Owen's
I don't think
They
it's
were still
Celtic.
human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Like, I just don't understand it. Why would you, like, look down on a person that could incinerate you? Like, that just doesn't seem like a logical decision for me. Like, I don't understand that.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a
And people who don't
darkness
have anything
at
to
the heart
do
of
with the
this world.
scene at all show up to creep.
I'd have you
It's not for
see
the... Oh, that is none. I don't like that at all. Especially if that's against someone's wishes. Like, not a fan.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey.
Oh,
on
from the
shore of
accent.
Sorrowise Bay.
Say in the first level that the bears are
abbot
seen
there
as
is a
unclean
friend.
since they have
Tell him
powers.
Martha sent you,
But they use
and he'll
crystals
show
to
you
do the
what I
same
mean.
shit.
Understood.
The fuck? Like, the fuck? That's stupid. Yeah,
It was
dumb.
good, honest work building the aqueduct.
I don't get things. I don't know. I just I just don't know.
Make sure
See?
you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them
Like-
nice and fresh.
So, like, this kid right here is doing this shit, but, like, I could just fucking do that, but no, I'm the unclean one? Bullshit. Calling freaking bullshit. Big old bullshit. Instead of security and producers kicking people out, they just let people come in and watch. That's really awkward. Like, that's just really awkward. That's like saying that the people who shoot porn
Assumed it was best for all
should
concerned.
have no boundaries in regards to who they
For a child
let
to be blamed.
watch the scene while they're shooting. Like, that just seems
By its
fucking
parents
weird.
through no fault of its own.
That seems
We knew
fucking
nothing
weird.
of what it meant to be born that way.
The whole X-Men argument from Marvel? The humans can do stuff mutants can do with tools, but fear that mutants can cause... Oh, because they don't need the tool. Whatevs, man. I don't want to fight a bunch of flying things. Ugh. I want the XP, though. Give me your XP! Fuck your shit! Think of, like, medieval times? Okay, that makes more sense. Are you dead? Are you not dead? You still kicking? Okay. Okay, that wasn't bad. This looks like a really fancy chocobo. I don't want to kill it. Can I just be its friend? But why is that one a bluebird? Like, why does that come up? Oh. I'm not gonna fight those crabs, but like... Can it... I would love to throw my Master Ball at that thing. It's beautiful. You're very special. Can we be friends?
Excellent. Another fight.
No, we can't be friends. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chicken. I'm gonna have to backhand the fuck out of you. You're just so pretty. Oh man, now I'm just over here fucking things up. Oh, a wild chocobo. I'm so... Yeah. It is what it is. Just shot that thing in the butt. Is this hide worth more? I'm so sorry. You are so beautiful. I didn't mean to take that from you. Also, there's a significant amount of wildlife here. Shit. You monster! I know! Ghost of Tsushima. Man, Ghost of Tsushima is such a good game. Man, I remember when that came out, I wasn't quite sure how I felt about it. 'Cause I was like, I don't know. You know, it could be good, but it could be kind of ass. No, it was 100% good. All good. Nothing but good. The aerodynamic, oh, so good. The only thing is it needed more arrows. Definitely needed more arrows, but the storyline was fantastic. That really made a huge difference with that game.
There's the Abbey.
I don't want to go to Spider Town.
Darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
I don't like Spider Town. I don't like any of the Spider Town. I just want this. I don't like this. Nope. Nope. Fuck off. Fuck right off. You all can. Fuck off. Yep. Oh god. Been contemplating playing it? Do it! Koi, have you not played it? I'm 20 years old. 20 years young, man. Okay, where am I going? I'm going this way. Oh, I don't want more spiders. Ghost of Tsushima and Nier Automata? I would do Ghost of Tsushima. I'd go that route. I mean, Nier Automata is really good too. It's more puzzly. Do you want more action or more puzzly? Plan the bird's revenge on you? Well, that's not very nice. It's still in the shrink wrap. Oh my gosh. Always in the shrink wrap. Always, always.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
Who's Grieger?
We came to offer a donation.
Also,
From Martha.
isn't she a bearer as well? She's just not branded.
I see.
Huh.
Then please, follow me.
What happened? Have we just been bought, sold? What's happening? It seems strange. Is this safe haven?
I don't want to die.
Does have the 1 hour struggle with this before you get your first checkpoint. Yeah, that's fair.
The pain. I beg you.
Oh man.
Right. If fate, I don't want to die alone.
Good lord.
It's all right. I'm here.
But Holgate is real or not when you're automata?
Who are these people?
It is what it is.
Martha's bearers.
If you do find out, let me know though.
She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering.
So like America would brand them,
To the
but like Canada
extent
wouldn't
that
buy
I
them.
can.
Oh, wouldn't?
For
But
the
they would live
time
in
they
chains
have
and be
left.
forced to serve. Ugh. Still terrible. You will? Awesome. Cool. It's got no fingernails.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
A curse?
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside.
Oh, I didn't know
There is
that.
nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Jesus. Note to self, wait for the cooldown.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
Gosh, that's brutal. So, me as the bearer, if I overuse mine, I will also have the same fate? Is this like big time foreshadowing? Is that what this is?
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
Just morphine? Because, like, I'm using a hell of a lot of power to turn into these big beastie boys. No, since you're different. I guess because I'm a dominant.
Martha, pray tell her that two
Sid
more
coughs up when he
have
uses his
succumbed.
powers. It's true. That's true. That might be a thing. I feel like that's gonna be a thing.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
You've been given din din? What are you eating?
We should.
I assume it's something super yummy. I hope so. The harpy lady showed any coffee though? I don't think she did either, but I wonder if she was just stronger? Chicken flavored rice. Ooh. Benedicta? Dude, she was nuts. Sid just had some bad chocobo wings? Well. Do I want to go this back way or do I have to? We're going the back way. I forgot her name feels bad. You're doing just fine. There's a lot of names in here to be completely fair. Got a little baby sharp thing. You think these chocobos know that I just killed a bunch of chocobos? That'd be pretty fucked up if they do. Ooh. Tears of the Kingdom was more story focused like this. I want to say, honestly, the balance between storyline and action in here is really well done.
What's up, Kara? How have you been? What's new?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there,
So not being able to smell the blood of their brethren on you. I feel like chocobo chicken legs. Just saying. Chocobo legs would be delicious. What is this? Undressing greens of Geisel? Never down raw, less bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Lovely. Avoid the frying pan, less foul stink, taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. And by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stable bows. It'll suffer the fodder once you must. Okay. First mix it with 9 parts Dreichsmint, 6 parts lemon peel, and 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen the malodor. Blah. A cheatery? Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. Oh. Okay. You been okay? Just getting over being sick? Aw, boo. That's no fun. Man, you just moved and now you're getting sick? That sucks. Hopefully you're all good now.
Back.
Hopefully the kids are
Thanks
doing well
for
too.
taking care of that.
Bet they taste like guilt and remorse,
The
maybe.
abbot had a message for you.
Or like wheatgrass.
2 more have succumbed.
What's up, Vortak? How are you doing?
I see.
How's your night been?
Come upstairs.
She wants me to come upstairs. We're gonna do it. Dude, well, you're just chilling? Heck yeah. That's the best.
So, now you know, eh?
You're going to
I've seen
Dragon
plenty of
Con?
bears die
Oh,
on the
hell
battlefield.
yeah. I hope you take so
But
many
never like that.
pictures. Are you
And
gonna
all
dress
because
up
they
for
were
it?
Born different.
You should.
The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead.
You're super excited?
Oh,
What are you
there's
looking forward to the
plenty
most?
who
I've never
pity
gone
a
to
bear's
Dragon Con.
plight.
Have you been before?
But so long as we're content to
Yeah?
sit around,
What are you dressing
we
up
pity for
as?
those on whose broken backs
That's super
we're
freaking cool.
carried. We ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have.
You've never
Use
been?
profits from this
One of my
place to
cousins
buy
went,
the
and
poor
she loved
buggers.
it.
So when the
And I
abbot
think she
told
dressed
us
up.
the bearers were yours.
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
You passed on your comment? The hopefully it wasn't too bad one?
But it's not all doom and gloom.
You love seeing the
When
videos
it's
from that
finished
con? It looks
fixing
like
that
one
bridge for
massive
you
party.
can carry on to
It
Eastpool
looks
now.
pretty intense.
You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you,
It's like a
Martha.
takeover downtown Atlanta.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh, it was a normal
Sid
comment
and I
for
have
you?
other
Oh.
friends in Rosaria.
Oh.
Wear this, and they'll know you for one of us.
I have a seal. It's a dead bird. Why is my seal of a dead
and know
bird?
that you will always be welcome here.
Well, that's nice. I made a friend.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
We're gonna say that at the end of the month, there will be Dragon Con and Dove's Nuts. Got him! It's been too long, Coy. It's been too long since I've heard a D's Nuts joke. Much welcomed. Amazing. The way the city all benefits from the con, and just not just the venue. I just like seeing all the pictures of the crazy freaking cosplays. A Dark League cosplay? Oh, an Attack on Titan one? Hell yeah! Okay, you should definitely take pictures. That's gonna be so cool. That is gonna be amazing. The parade is simple. Oh, it's simply outstanding? I haven't gone to a parade since I was like a wee little thing. Oh, it's the end of next month, not this one. Gotcha.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did die. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
He's petrifying. Oh no.
Think of it
Casa,
as my
yes.
decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
So he's a dominant and he's still having that happen too, so. All 5 days? Oh, heck yeah. You don't have to pay for a hotel? Oh, hell yeah. How'd you score that? That's amazing. Because that's usually like one of the biggest costs.
Here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want
That
to leave,
sucks.
that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
I like this guy. That's what your kid said because you have dark hair? Do it. You could also be the chick with the long hair who eats the potatoes.
Back in the day.
I don't know how
was a
long she
slave
lasts,
to
though.
a fate,
I never
just
finished
like
Attack
you.
on Titan. I just call her Potato Girl. You know, cause the potatoes.
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
Look, he's vaping. Just kidding, he's actually smoking.
I'm no savior.
Sasha? I think it is Sasha.
Conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own
So you're going with
futures,
some friends?
but instead of handing them the
Ooh,
hammer,
one of them
I beat
lives in
them with my own.
Atlanta. Oh, that's awesome. That's super freaking good.
And
You
if
guys
no
are
bugger
gonna have a
wants to
freaking
listen to
blast.
what
Oh,
you've got to
I'm jealous.
say,
I haven't been to a
might as
con
well
yet.
Keep your gob shut.
Sasha's Potato Girl, and your best friend is going as her.
Right.
Love it.
I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been.
It's a
Accept
pretty bro
that,
thing to say.
and you may yet
Thanks, bro.
escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else,
I like him.
but at the very least, you can
I think
save
Sid
yourself.
has a very interesting character. I like him, though. He seems solid. Trustworthy, for the most part. Not just because he looks like a well-kept pirate man, but like, you know, in general.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Survey corpse capes?
Is that the last of it?
Back when, and you never wore it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
What'd you do with it? Is it just chilling out in your closet?
It's all right then.
If you've got like the Survey Corps one, like you should just keep it. I would put it like on the wall or something, wear it as a flag or something. Okay, Twitter feed. Things that you could say while having sex or at the drive-thru restaurant. I'm loving it. That would work. You'd say, hold on 1 second while you're trying to order. There's little kitty cat teeth marks on my controller. She was trying to nom on this. That's funny. That's new. Your little brother had asked to borrow it for a con? Oh, you never got it back. Lame. I know. It's kind of cute. I'm okay with it. Oh, there's missions behind me. There's no Cheeto dust. There's none, I promise. Although, Cheetos are mighty tasty. Okay, we're gonna talk to this guy. Not anymore, fair. Do you take food stamps? No. Oh, God. In reference to your other comment, that's brutal.
Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
I'm gonna go get
Sounds
snackies.
serious.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Boach did.
It's not so much what happened as what might.
She did
They've
indeed.
discovered he's a bearer, see?
But it's okay.
And now, One of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
Wants to see his booty
He
clapped?
wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Is that how it
Can you help me
works,
find him?
guys? So you're okay with it since you didn't really have,
Of course.
oh, anything else from Attack on Titan to wear with
have to
it?
look out for each other.
Be like a
Right.
fedora cape?
With your help, we might catch up with him yet.
You'd like to
name's
pay for the
Norris.
person behind me?
We
Oh
need to
my
find him and get him to
god.
Martha before
Shall
the
we?
Imperials sniff him out.
It's marvelous.
You found him yet? You
Marvelous.
won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens.
If there is one
That
thing I did
fucking
bring back
snake
with me
played
from the
me
States,
false, acted like he
it was
was one of
Chick-fil-A
us, and the whole
Polynesian
time he was
sauce.
one of them. We
I need to
him
get it for
caught
my
and
car.
handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just
You bought the
leaving. Look,
cape? I love it.
this
Like
one's
5
here to
gallons.
help.
No,
I'm
not
just
5
filling it in.
gallons. I just got a few extra packets for
Send a
chicken
bearer
nuggies
to
over
catch a
here.
bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to
Come
come to
on,
any
Ron.
harm.
You want something done right?
Oh, you got the
don't
little
send a
jacket too. That
bearer.
jacket is stylish. Did you get the pants with all the straps?
This might take a while.
Your
You
pockets
start
will be gone in
hunting
2
our
seconds.
man,
Yeah,
and
but
I'll
it'll
be
be the
along once I
most
put
delicious
Ronald's
2 seconds
mind at
after.
ease.
Like, I would. It's gonna be so
Someone said they
good.
saw Norris
So
sailing
good.
for the Fallen Gate. Maybe
I
you
don't
could
know.
ask if anyone
I didn't
over
even
that
know
way
you
knows
could buy
anything.
5 gallons of
We
it.
have
But
to find
also,
him.
wouldn't that be a
Don't
little
let him
bit
slip through our
overkill?
grasp.
I never got to try the Szechuan sauce, so I don't even know. Did you get to try the Szechuan sauce? Is it worth it?
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his
Is
own
it worth
hands.
it? You'd buy McDonald's
Bearers
barbecue
are
sauce
hardly
if they sold
difficult to
it?
spot. What did he mean about being played?
I really haven't
false,
had that in a
wonder?
while either. I have chocolate covered almonds. I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Ah. Still have not had Chick-fil-A? Oh, you gotta do that. You definitely need to do that. God, these are so good. Yummy. Okay. Hmm.
You love the little
Here,
jacket
you're
too?
that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my... Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. Well, it's just a short
He
climb
needs cool
down.
fish.
I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look.
All the outfits are
There
awesome.
may be one
The
thing
only
I
thing
failed
is
to
those
mention
pants
about
with
the
all the
crystal.
straps,
A
man. Those are a
creature
pain in the
might have
ass to get
already
into.
claimed it.
There's some
Claimed
places that
it.
sell like the fully done pants.
All right, eating it, but
And those
only
are great
might have,
because you just
understand.
put them on
There
like
were a lot of
pants. But
bog
some people just
crabs
only
down
sell the
there.
straps.
Nasty buggers,
Well, that's rough.
Sounds
Hi,
like I
Formally
need to
Cat.
break
How
a
are
few
you?
shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Okay, we'll prioritize this one. Whatever. To the marsh. That's not how I know. That's a bad idea. That you can easily pull off as a retired pre-workout Mr. Incredible. I used to get told all the time that I should do Violet from The Incredibles. I think it's because I was always just a little emo. Just a little bit. Not like too much, but like enough. I thought that said big boy crab. It's a bog crab. But could you imagine if it was a big boy crab? He's so cool. It's like a big boy jellyfish. Get your motorcycle endorsement? Are you excited? Are you nervous? How do you feel about it? Man, I'm gonna make soup out of all you bitches. Oh, you already did. What's up, Sarah? How are you? You doing well? Guys, go follow Sarah if you're not. Sarah's fucking cool. Cool as shit.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
So I did it already? Good job, me. Doop. A crab soup? Yeah. Isn't there the crab bisque? Crab bisque is really good. Your kids got to take the road test? Oh man, that has to be so nice for you because you don't have to tote them around anymore. Crab rangoons out of them? Oh, crab rangoons are so fucking good. So fucking good. You guys are gonna make me hungry. That's a dangerous game you're playing. You'll see soon next week. Do they have a car? Like, are they ready to go? How do they feel about it? Doing pretty good? You're still on the job hunt? You're thinking that you're unhireable. That's not the case, Sarah. I can guarantee it. You're not unhireable. The job market right now is also ass. It's fucking ass.
You found it, oh.
But I have faith in you. You'll find the right one. Oh, they do have a car? Awesome.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax.
I love all the voice actors they have in this.
Whenever they wanted. Can't now though.
Greedy higher ups.
Nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse.
One thing I saw when I was like job searching
again, and
was I was either overqualified or they're trying to say that I was underqualified, even though I was absolutely not underqualified. Like for remedial jobs, entry level shit, and it was also said it was entry level, and I'm like, this is weird. Like this is weird. But they're just looking for either someone very specific or something very specific. I realized real quick that the no's that I was getting had really nothing to do with me or my qualifications. It was more a who you know situation.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back.
You want to go ask HR to order you a hat rack so you have a place to store the 15 hats you wear at your workplace?
Stay out after dark.
Nick Flurry, I hope to God that you do, because that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's fair. If you do wear many hats, you should. You should make one like a jester's hat. We'll go this way. There are articles saying that companies are posting jobs so that the employees think that they're trying to hire people to alleviate the workload, but in reality, they're interviewing and not hiring anyone. I can tell you, when I left American Magnetics, they were supposed to hire someone to take my position, and they never did. I sat through 10+ interviews to try to replace myself, and they just decided it wasn't in the budget. I was like, that's some bullshit. If you aren't hurting for money, take your time. But I know for most that isn't an option. Absolutely. Bartending. I can't even like express it enough. Bartending is really easy, and if you can get your foot in the door, that's fast money. It's good money. Many hats and deep hats too? Expensive to replace. Oh, very expensive to replace. The weird... I can't step in the water? Am I afraid to get my boots wet? Is that what it is? They don't even call for an interview most of the time? I wasn't even given a, like, a denial email or anything. There was just nothing. No communication. And that's frustrating, because it's like, can you at least say if I did or didn't get it? Like, fuck. I spent all this time to apply, but nothing in, response. Just divide up the work and spread it amongst their workforce? Yep. Absolutely. Maybe bartending, but you know, I'm kind of an asshole. That's why you would be a great bartender. Duh. Oh, I gotta go all the way over there. Fuck. Are you after the... I am, like, really bad with people's names, so I don't remember who Joshua is. Also, I just took 2 weeks off. So... I am at the point where we killed the crazy bird lady. There you go. Little bro? Oh yeah, he's already died. But also, no spoilers, please. If you know where you're applying isn't through Indeed, you could try calling. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I wonder if that someone was Norris.
To give new kids the life they deserve. Your new kids? Are you talking about your kitties? I love that. I love that so much.
Norris, I presume.
We found Norris.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a choice.
Treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
See, last time I watched you stream, you were stressing hard about switching jobs or quitting or something. How'd that go? I quit. I quit that job. I went back to full-time streaming and art.
You can trust her. Believe me.
So much better. Yeah, then working for that crazy company, it was so bad.
I'm surprised though.
No, that was me. It was absolutely me, McFlurry.
Kinder than most.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you.
You got a good memory.
You've been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Corey says, bless you, Chop.
I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But
thanks.
If I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge.
Okay, so I'm gonna cover this guy's butt. That's good. I feel good about that.
A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
That is some shit. Some shitty friend. You gotta clean up, you're gonna go lurk, do your thing. Hopefully cleanup goes fast. Cover that butt? Yeah, I'm gonna cover that booty. Be like, oh no, he's dead, but I found his lantern. Oh
That's
no.
all branded. Good girl.
You barely ever just...
I like that you could see what people are saying, like on the little side. It pops up and it kind of lingers there for a little bit, so you can, like, you know, figure out what the NPCs are actually, like, going through. Trevor in GTA 5? Oh, God. That's funny. Trevor's fucking wild. How far did you get?
You are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No.
The chocobos are your favorite. Kara, I accidentally
So
killed some. There was a really pretty bluebird one, and I didn't know I would aggro it if I got too close, and I did, and then I had to kill it, and it was awkward. It was bad. It was bad. I didn't mean to.
wish those
It was
whose
very
job
nice.
it was had done what they were supposed to do. And
Where we fought the
spotted him
army
sooner.
after the backwards bank job. Oh
Without
yeah.
a brand. It's not
Fuck
right,
the
I tell
army,
ya.
man.
Who want anything to do with me
WoW
now,
has
eh?
chocobos. What?
There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a
I didn't know
laughingstock.
that. Does it really? Oh, are you talking about the mounts? Dude, what's up, Drift? How are you? How's life? Yeah, the blood elves. They don't call them chocobos. What are their names?
You'll find him in a hut in the marshes.
They're really pretty. I know what they look like.
Oh, he's low. He's low.
Guys, go follow Drift. Hawk Striders. That's right. That's right.
Oh my god.
Much considering, but please.
Mm-hmm.
Take this.
Did you guys hear about the craziness that happened in Hardcore WoW? With the guy who massacred 40 level 60s? Yeah. Yeah, Odd Horseman. Rough, man. I watched the Asmongold one with Lord about it. It's wild. It's freaking wild. More Hawkstriders. Had some downtime at work, so we figured see how the peasants were doing. Oh, very nice. How's work going? Is it going well? You feeling good? Okay, I want to go towards the green thing. Can I just... set? There you go.
The bridge to Eastpool's men.
You're focused on your hardcore life run to be paying attention to hardcore WoW. I mean... life is pretty fucking hardcore, let's be honest. Pretty freaking wild.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south.
It was pretty
Pushing
crazy
yet
though.
more monsters down with
That
it.
guy literally like
I dare say we'll be seeing a few along
was
the
in
way.
for the long run for like a year or so and just got angry with his clan and then griefed them all. Sanity. I don't like these spiders. I don't like these spiders. I don't like these spiders. Fuck your spiders. Oh. May have been a little too close to that. It's okay, it's not horrible, but your coworker and I respectfully butt heads a bit. Respectfully, as in like you just have fun, witty banter? Kind of thing? Oh look, it's Strick, for real. Oh. Hi.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot.
Jesus.
But we didn't expect
Everyone's
the pack
just
to be quite
using
so
me,
bloody
man.
big.
I expect the blight drove them
Have you been
here.
playing any games lately?
They must have fled
Have
their
you been
homes
really
for
feeling
greener
it?
pastures.
Lauren's taking a break from it too.
Empty bellies might make them easy prey. They'd
There's
made
a lot
them
of people
mean
taking a break from
instead.
WoW right now.
Martha's no fool. So
Oh,
she'll
you're
see
doing
something new.
God of War Ragnarok? How do you like it?
And get rid of them, will you?
You banter a lot, but also the way we view things is so different, really.
All right.
In a good way or in a bad way?
I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our
Over
bait.
yonder.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. They want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
I'll be like, yo, Bryce, it's good. And then he just comes across and gets eaten. Be like, oh no. That sucks. You took a gaming break for like a month before and after the move? But the computer is all set up. What are you going to play first? What's your plan? It's a starving wolf. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud.
All right. Hungry and mean.
It's a lot of them, though. Maybe they wouldn't be so mean if they weren't starving. feel like you're gonna restart when you start playing again? Oh, you forgot the storyline. That's how I am with Horizon Zero Dawn. I do want to finish it, but I will have to restart it, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Let him know the road's safe.
We played GTA. We have a few newer horror games, so it looks like streaming is coming back. What are you gonna play? Which horror games? She only dates men. That makes 6 figures. So you wanted to pick her brain about that? Oh god. Well, that's like a whole other issue. Never fear, Frymere. What's up, True and Broken? How are you? It was such an incredible story. I got like halfway through, man. Maybe even more than halfway through, and then I fell off the wagon because I started playing too many games. So like I gotta go back and finish it. I absolutely have to. If you have the original Power Rangers and the green white Rangers, then you have 6 figures right there, Notters.
You wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
That's great.
Bugger me,
oh my
you're
god.
a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick.
You're on observation duty? Okay. And Decadence, both indie games. I feel like I've heard of observation duty. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Be sure to pass our fast.
Counting sense. I think your issue is that you really don't like playing with your PlayStation on the TV. But it's OLED, so it looks great. Hey, if it looks great, go for it. But I don't know. I think you're kind of onto something on that. Like, I feel weird playing games not in my setup. I don't know. Like, it's not bad. I just feel a little weird about it. Just a little bit. A little weird. Not like too weird. Just enough. You're dead? I mean, that's coy for you. What did you expect? What did you expect? Okay, we got that. The thing about buying a fancy ultra-wide curved monitor is pretty pricey, though. Did you finally get your shit all fixed? Like, weren't you having issues with your regular gaming computer, and then you're having issues with your little baby gaming computer thing? So you put 85 hours into it, and you got pretty much all of the collectibles, but you missed a ton of the little voice note chips. I loved those. Those were so cool. Like, they had so many things, though. Like, I couldn't imagine platinuming that game. It would take so many hours. Flip through cameras and you report anomalies, and some of them are hard to catch. If there are too many, and you don't catch them, you die. Oh, I would die so fast. Roy story earlier, you need mass digital murder therapy. Dude, it was so rough. That was rough.
Clive Rossfield.
You know me? You good?
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Since when am I married to Henry Murdoch? I don't know who you are. Put like 1 hour on Steam Deck. You're just watching YouTube on it. Oh.
The Lord Marquis.
2? Had it? I mean, I don't know.
It's so good to see you both again.
You don't think Platinum requires getting all the lore? That's surprising. I would have thought that it would.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Okay, now everyone in chat has to call me Lady Hannah. Lady Hannah. Which one is real? This one. Psh, I'm not blonde. That'd be weird. I look weird blonde, okay? I've done it a few times and I just look weird blonde.
Time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Some game developers are evil and make you find all the collectibles Angie. Like I Am Fish. All of the pieces of bread. No. You even got your kids playing it? Holy shit, really? Screw you, Crackdown. What?
And you have been wandering the world ever since.
Oh shit, she's kind of like me. We both do like tea.
I can well understand.
You're only missing a few achievements. A couple are stupid, like 5 dismount strikes and 5 machine types repaired.
At such a tender age.
That's fair. I did love shooting the components off of the mechs. Like, that was my favorite part. It was so satisfying. Yeah, and you're also not going to play it on Ultra Hard or a New Game Plus. Yeah. That's a long fucking game. It's a long game. It's worth the money.
It's wonderful to see you safe and well.
One that makes the achievements. First Assassin's Creed was rough. Fighting the flags and the feathers with no help. Later they add a mini-map. Beautiful. 3 or 5 per level. Crackdown had 3 achievements. Each one was find 150 hidden things. Ugh. That's just terrible.
Do you think you will stay here?
Who's the hot girl? Her name's Hannah. Or are you talking about the one with the blue
Rosalith
hair?
still enjoys
That's
the
Jill.
Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You
Low-key glad you're behind me in story right now. Dude,
This house holds a lot of memories for me.
do you like it? Is it good?
So long
I'm
as I can
kind of
live here
in.
peace,
Like,
here I shall
I'm
stay.
committed to this. We're in a relationship now.
Not that it
Not me
matters.
and you. Me in this game.
The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess.
You wish you could look at your stuff without downloading it? That would be
Or
nice.
should I say, her
Was shooting the
Imperial
guns off of them and then using the gun. Yes!
Annabella's
Yeah.
marriage to the Emperor of Sambeck
Absolutely.
heralded a great many changes.
Evil, I tell you a happy Thursday. Oh, happy belated baby. Yeah, how was your birthday? What cake did you get?
Oh, forgive me.
What did you decide on? Because I know you got multiple.
I didn't mean to.
You more Shivas?
There
The
is
blue-haired
nothing to
one.
forgive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She does ice damage. She's super cool.
Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse
It's better than good.
the
It's
Lord
amazing.
Commander.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Ultra Hard and New Game Plus aren't required for Platinum on
You haven't
PlayStation
heard
because those are DLC achievements. That makes more sense.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Oh. Oh, man.
Clive.
Does Jill know? I don't think Jill knows.
My poor child.
You posted the cake? You got both chocolate tuxedo.
this
That's right. You
traveling
got the
must have
tuxedo
taken its
mousse one and the strawberries and cream. Which one did you like better?
I insist you rest.
The sweet?
We can talk
Wait,
later.
Nunids? That you posted in Discord? You have to get some now? I mean, I like sweets in general. I do. July birthday babies, high five! Ice cream. Ice cream is good. I've got these chocolate covered almonds. These things are pretty yummy. Jill, you're in for some emotional damage, not her. So she wasn't at the castle. Okay.
I can't.
Well, I didn't know if he had told her afterwards, but I remember that he talked to Sid,
Lady
and
Hannah
then
said she would prepare a change
he ran
of
into her
clothes for you in the morning.
because she was all
She
healed
really
up.
has been very kind.
Fallout 4 lately? Swear to God, it turns into Junk Hunter 2016 at times, especially Duck Day. That's great. That's freaking great. Are you at least enjoying it? The run down memory lane? Look at the moon.
Years, without the faintest glimmer of hope.
They're in the check it out. You'll be disgusted, but amazed. Chocolate mousse. But if you eat the S and C with it, it's not bad. Otherwise, want light and fluffy. Go S and C. No, take it home on you.
His killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
Oh my God, is he gonna tell her?
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others,
oh man, oh man.
why the hell am I still breathing?
The good part is
I
that
ask
there are
myself the
mods out
same.
there for everything. So every time someone talks about a game, it makes you wanna
When I
put a baby. You can find a mod that keeps you from punting. Oh, I mean, that would be good. If you could find a mod that kind of like, you know, fixes that for you, then do it. If it puts everyone in booty shorts, then like, why not?
In Dhalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
Oh God, they're having their moment.
I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just
Booty
another
shorts
body.
where? In the mods. The booty short mods, man.
I'm sorry.
Are they gonna kiss?
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I feel like this is your moment, dude.
I said a prayer to Metia and that prayer was answered.
Bethesda has this bad habit of just leaving bugs in the games. I swear, they just know that people are gonna mod it anyway. That's true. They could. Look up the evolution of Tyranids. Ugh, gross. though. I don't want to look at the evolution of that.
Came back
Nasty.
Oh, God. Heavens must have a plan for us.
Oh God. We gonna do it. She's getting closer. He's not moving. Why is he not moving? She went halfway. Dude, you fucking... Come on. Oh, you messed up. You messed up. Oh, you messed up.
We should get some rest.
Oof.
Right.
Oof. They have separate mats. God, that was so bad. That was so bad. He didn't even move. He didn't even move. They were mat mates. I don't even know. Like the whole thing was like obviously like. Do you remember the last time? And then the moon. And I wish that we would be together. And then like you know.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your
I don't know if
age.
that was a fumble. That man is just not sexual at all. I think, which is okay. Which is okay, but like, man, he shut that down.
Well, before Elwyn became
This girl
Archie,
is gonna be thinking about that moment in the shower
together.
and be
He
like,
and Rodney were like
did I just read all the signs wrong? Like, what's
His
happening?
clothes have been in a wardrobe
You bumped
for
teeth?
years,
Oh, rough.
Collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
I like the red vest.
They
I mean,
suit
he's
you
kind of
well.
wearing like a man corset. The sides are laced up.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been
Maybe he's
most
just
kind.
so jaded that like
I should thank you.
he's just not
It may
interested.
only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Yeah, I don't know how she's gonna keep that outfit clean though.
My lord and lady.
She'd be like covered in blood.
Lady Hannah.
He's like in his 20s. I would say probably a little bit of both. Wants you to wear a man corset now? Thanks, do it. There is nothing wrong with that. They make them, by the way.
Take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Her blue power glove. Okay. How do I make my little thing go away? Go away. There you go. Got the eye for fashion. I vote we bring corsets for men. Yep, start doing it.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
You're selling shit. I don't want
Come
none of
back
yours.
soon now.
To his 20s and still hasn't kissed anyone? Longer he waits, the worse it is mentally. Also, all that trauma. Well, that and they're in wartime and all the other shenanigans.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
I'm very... I like who's like, no, I'm not.
You can't fool me, my
It's
lord.
obvious.
You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
That's so weird.
My bearers.
Yeah, man, you got some people with you. You can do spells and shit. Not gonna lie, you're so happy to get out of that ugly knight armor. Yeah, this one, it looks swanky. It looks freaking swanky.
Forgive me, Master Mayor.
A gender bent
I was a
version
child when
of
Master
Clive
Gendy
would
was
be
born.
fire.
I didn't recognize you.
Fire.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything
Giant
at all.
monsters. Oh.
Much has changed.
The red
since
sword buckle holder
Rosaria
too.
fell to the Empire.
Not trying to hide his fire
Not
element,
least for
that's
the
true.
bearers who once served her noble families.
Fire indeed.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye, The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque.
That's so wild to me.
Was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return
That they're just like, bears are subhuman. My brain does not work like that. I can't imagine trying to do that to someone at all. Like, oh my gosh.
They'd be assigned a new position.
You gotta run.
When we saw how
Got
the
work to
Empire
How about you just do your work instead, Drip? Do your work. Work hard.
We knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
Okay. They might not be safe. I think he's right about that.
Understand.
Most of human history is like that, though. Easier to treat people worse if you're raised to believe that they are. Clearly, I've never been raised that way.
But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn.
It's one of the core tenets of the story of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Only that
I can see that. Yeah.
Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives.
So wild.
And that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well
This guy
most
seems
days,
nice.
watching the people go about their business. If you could
Watching a
show him
licensed
your
therapist
face,
play
I would
Horizon
be
Zero
most
Dawn and psychoanalyzing the actions of the character has been a ton of fun. Oh, I love that shit. That's great. That is so funny. My question is, like, how many people in the chat were like, oof, this is hitting a little close to home. Like,
different, you know. Especially dressed like that.
you know, it had to hit
Let's go
some
meet
of them.
that bearer.
They're like, oh, this isn't good? This isn't like a good thing to do, to think, to feel? I like how they're just looking around.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Okay. Yo. What's up, villager?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Yeah, I definitely got a lot of people thinking about things that they normally wouldn't.
Yes.
He said that's been incredibly impressed by the way that the characters were written from a psychological standpoint.
Don't mind me asking.
I love that shit. I love when,
not
like,
from the capital
characters
too,
are
are you?
well thought out.
We are, in a way.
The worst kind of people attracted to 40k. A game build on satire and parody. Hell, people think the Imperium are the good guys. Ooh.
It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over.
That's rough.
All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
They're waiting for
We'll
me.
keep asking around then.
Me to be all like looking good up in my suit. Be like, hey, look at this armor. Look at these pants. Look at these. Are these chaps technically? No. Are they? No, they're armored leg things. They got the knee braces. They even went as far to show the detail work in the buckles. Look at that booty pouch. You can carry so many snacks in there. The pouches. Not the booty, but you know what I mean? You know?
Good day, milady.
Black Templar players are always sus. What about Harlequins?
I'm looking for a bearer.
Why are you
An
wearing
elderly
pants,
fellow
bro?
who used to serve
It'd be
the
really
Rosfields.
funny if it's just assless chaps,
seen
though.
him?
There's nothing but booty cheeks.
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today.
Booty also fits many
He's usually down
snacks?
by the well at this
Maybe.
hour, cooking up his fantasy feast.
That could be.
I'm sorry.
It was funny when I was there for the wedding.
In the kitchens
One of my friends that I haven't seen in forever, one of my close buddies, she was like, "Your butt looks so amazing." I was like, "Thank you." We just had a moment. We're just like, "Yeah, yeah, good booty moments. Hell yeah, it's the best."
Can't imagine the viceroy stopping to trade
Felt good,
tales
damn it.
with a bearer.
Felt good.
Can you?
No.
Buttgasm?
Anyway,
oh,
you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you.
I hope this old guy didn't die. I would feel so bad. Like, why has no one checked on him?
Hey, hold on a mo.
Hold on a mo?
Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
To the chocobo.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Stables, stables, stables. They've always had. Wait, it's always the Imperium factions. This is xenophobia. I can see that. Troubled youth. Dude, he looks like my brother. My brother's the troubled youth.
Excuse me, but
what's up, Nicholas? How are you doing? Are you doing well this wonderful
I've been
Tuesday?
minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not
Except
in
for
his usual spot by the well nor anywhere else.
Joe
in the
has
village.
thicker eyebrows.
you must be Patrick.
I am, but
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Because we talk to people. We're conversationalists. Where is this old guy? He better be okay. If he's not okay, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm gonna be so sad.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you.
You're doing good? You're tired because you did a lot of yard work? But you feel accomplished? How have you been? You've been gone for a while. Yeah, I've been gone for about 2 weeks. I went on a hiatus. I went back stateside.
Let's just concentrate on finding.
Was in a wedding. Drove a lot. Like around 35 hours in a week. That was a lot. Man, where's this guy? Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for this guy. I'm invested. Oh, if something happened, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Man, he better be okay. So yeah, I've been just recovering from the drive, for the most part. But I'm happy to be back. I'm streaming and playing video games. Tomorrow we got...
Look.
Oh, good.
There's someone
Wait.
over there.
Is he going jump?
It might be him. We should hurry.
Yeah, you should hurry. Why are we standing here?
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you! This is a Final Fantasy game? It looks like this game is so freaking good. It's so good. It's unlike any of the Final Fantasy games I've ever played. Let me tell you. It's solid. It's a solid game. The battle dynamics are fluid. The storyline's phenomenal. Graphics and everything are just freaking great. Bless you. The whole thing is just, it's really, really well done. So like, if you've never been into Final Fantasy games before, I would honestly think about getting this one. Koi says, bless you again. You don't have to, you're good. Do we need a vacuum? He's really close to that cliff.
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
This guy.
Not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come.
This is like
at long last, he answered.
the sweetest
Will
thing.
we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchen.
You've played, let's see, 7, 12, 10, and 15. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't hit this one up yet. It's so good.
I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
You better fucking come back for this man.
Of course, Your Grace. For you.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation 5 is the barrier. I could see that. The wonderful world of exclusives, right? But once you get it, it looks so good. So good. You won't have any regrets, I promise. So good.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
Oh, that poor guy.
The blight is on our doorstep.
God damn it.
Our harvests
My
are
empath
failing.
is showing.
People are leaving
Feeling
in
it.
droves.
You think of just playing on a PlayStation 2? It still works?
selling
Load up
half
Dark
our
Cloud.
worldly
Do it.
goods
I
to
never
provide
finished
for the
Dark
few of
Cloud.
us who stayed behind,
My brother
we
sold
would
the
long
game
since
before I finished that
starved.
one. Super lame.
We want
Still on
to
my
keep
my
the
to
bearers
playlist.
safe here,
You're gonna
we
get it one
really
day?
do. But
Plus you've been playing Tears of the Kingdom nonstop. Oh, that works out well then.
able to spare
At least
a
you're
crust of
occupied,
bread
right?
to share between
You always wanted Dark Cloud 2? I didn't even know they made a second one. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised that they did, but...
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where
Hells
they'd come
yeah, for
from,
real.
they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal
Cruel.
dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid.
It got a PlayStation 4 remake, but not the original one?
To any bearer in need of one.
Interesting.
Leave
I
this
didn't
with
know
me.
that. I wonder if they have like a bundle or something.
As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord.
God,
Will you
his
be
sword
passing
is
through
dope as
Eastpool on
shit.
your way back? I
He's
should
so
very much
cool.
like to speak with you again, if you have the time,
And assuming he'll
regarding
still
the
be
future
alive.
of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes.
You really like the way this game looks?
I'll be back anon.
It's so good.
Fare you well, my lord.
It's
my
so
lady.
good.
I wish you a safe journey.
All of the like NPCs and characters that you interact with are so different, and the voice actors are done so well. It's just impressively done. You can tell they put a lot of fucking time, money, and energy into this. Oh, they're both on PlayStation 4? Oh, that's not too bad. I like their map dynamics. Like, everything is just fucking solid, man. Whoops. The cool thing too with the PlayStation 5 controllers is they add tension in the triggers. So depending on what weapons you're using and stuff like that, it'll impact how much pressure you actually have to use on your triggers. So when you open doors, it makes it harder to pull the trigger and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's the little things.
No life.
Your Saturdays playing Dark
monsters.
Cloud? Good times. I had to
Suppose
pick
that's
up Dark
one small
Cloud.
lassie.
What was the name of the one slingshot in there that talked. I always want to say his name was like Stanley or something.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Keep hearing people dismissing. Wait, playing this? I don't like JRPGs. The more I see of it, the more it seems like it's yeah, that's totally irrelevant. It's just a fucking solid game, man.
I can hardly imagine.
Granted, I'm not the type of person who's like, I specifically avoid this type of game or this type of game. The only thing I kind of like, some role-playing games when they're really turn-based, like old school Final Fantasy stuff, the pacing of that kind of gets to me, but the pacing in this is so well done. Oh, it's Steve? Yeah. It's probably Steve. Unlurk, what's up? Is everything all clean, McFlurry?
Phoenix Gate.
If you liked The Witcher 3, this game would be enjoyable. I agree with that. Yeah. To Super Steve? Steve was a sassy son of a bitch, I tell you what. Entirely different lore universe, but still open world and lore heavy. Yes.
It's time to discover the truth.
I think what I'm more impressed with is the combat dynamics. Like, hold on, I'm sitting on this blanket and it's hurting my ass cheeks. Because not only is it super fluid, kind of like Devil May Cry or even like Batman Arkham Asylum kind of games, like fluid dynamics, where it's really easy to go to like different enemies once you're done with one, stuff like that. But even during the cutscenes and how you have to interact in cutscenes to further those, it's just really nice. It's super good. It doesn't halt the story, it adds to it, and usually that's hard to do. Phoenix Gate ruins. Man, if I had icy powers like her, I would just like Frozone slide down there.
Time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
Dude, her hair is so long. Every time she showers, it's gotta get stuck in her butt cheeks. Where is my super suit for real? What'd he step on? Paw print? Footprint? Print? Panic attack? What's happening, my dude?
Let's have a look around.
Okay. Buried memories. Welcome to PTSD.
Could anyone?
Jesus. Wow.
What is it, Torgal?
Torgal is not happy.
Clive.
Dude, is that Broski?
That's him.
Broski. Oh my god. Hi, Dross. What's up, man? Where have I been? I've been in the States. I was in a wedding, so I did a real short trip, but I needed a lot of downtime because the drive was rough. Super slut. Man, just saying, if I was in our dear Clive's shoes, right?
Nowhere to be seen.
If I thought I killed my brother, and then I see my brother 15 years later, I would want to kill him again. I would. I'd be like, what the fuck, man?
Like a bloody eel.
You're just gonna let me think that you're dead and carry all of that guilt for 15 years?
Oh, sorry.
Like, what the hell is that about?
Before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate.
It's a
The
relic
plot of
the
Double
fallen.
Jeopardy.
Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yup. Lurking and working.
Yes.
Adora, do your thing.
He would have
Do your
stepped through
thing.
this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
You should go in. Go in there, dude. A
Where the
slut
hell
with
did he
supernatural
go?
powers? That's a scary thought.
Perhaps he went inside.
I mean, maybe.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Maybe he does. Does she know something? Ooh. Dude, is he there? Is he there?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
I have not watched The Boys either.
Nevermore.
Should she be going in too? I mean, he just told her it was sacred ground. She's like, fuck it, I'm in. It's so pretty. I'm just saying, it's really pretty. The boys are awesome. Is it?
Another
Is
guess.
it really, really worth it?
Let's see if this one opens.
I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, that looks so fancy. That looks like some Bayonetta shit.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
Looks like an
Hard to call
eyeball.
it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Yes, it is. Okay, how many
Have you
seasons
ever
is
seen
it?
anything like this?
Of course not. She's not allowed in here. I don't like whatever that is. I'm getting bad vibes, man.
Jill?
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Season 4 is on hold. Oh, interesting.
What do we do?
We kill it.
Usual.
They're spiders. They're spider monsters. Can I knock you off the edge? Is this like a Soul Calibur moment? That would be awesome if it was. I don't think it is, but like, it would be great. Like I said, just gonna smack your ass like a drum. Okay, these are really easy to kill though. Why are these so easy to kill? Am I just that strong? I might be so strong. It's because I've been working out, you know? Spider bongos.
More trouble.
Is that like a Voltorb? I don't like whatever that is. We're gonna fuck that up though. Okay, never mind. No, we are gonna fuck this one up. Orbo is going down. Okay, so you're dead. Now you're dead.
That's enough.
Oh, stabby wabby.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this?
They run off of hopes and dreams.
This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Maybe. Are they spooters? Are they volt? Oh, they could be Voldos. I don't know. There's less weird crotch shots with that bow. What's up, Will? How are you doing? Long time no see. Or like Transformers? Yeah, I would give them Transformers. Or maybe the robots from like Star Wars? The roly-poly ones? Good. Smack that one. That was so cool. She is the coolest lady. You see her? You see what she's doing? She's kicking ass. That's what she's doing. Right. Alright, 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 alright. Taking care of family? Like to pop in. Cool, 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 cool. Hopefully your family and everything's doing well. You know, still alive. That's good. That's the most important part. As long as you stay up to par on that, we good. Man, that sure got a lot of motherfucking doors. I assume we'll get to the big berserkers.
Looks like you can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Yeah, let's give him one. Oh god, that was a sword. I don't remember how to do my dodges. This is not my dodges. Okay, that wasn't the dodges. How do I do the dodges? That's the roll towards. That's not how I dodge away. Girl needs to figure it out.
Toggle.
Heal. I don't know what I did there, but it felt good. In my soul.
My wounds, boy.
You've been staggered. Take that, you bitch.
Toggle.
Morgul, fucking heal me, please. Heal me as much as you can, my dude.
Wake wins.
How do I do my speedy moves? 'Cause I just... Oh, that's what it is. The trigger. Oh, precision dodge. You see me? See me there? In the crotch. That's not the right button, but it felt good at the time. Oh, that one didn't. A masterless hoe? Hoes need no master. Just need the right weather. Oh, I used a button I didn't want to do. Shit. I'm really bad with that dodge. Flamey, flamey, flamey. Stabby, webby, webby.
Does any of this make sense to you?
This is good. I love this game.
Let's find the hooded
Big,
man
scary,
and leave.
skinny boot. Not too big scary, but like getting there. It's getting there. I accidentally used a high potion when I didn't mean to, but like that's fine. It's alright. Cool. Cut its booty off? And does it have a booty? Did that thing have a tush? I don't think there was trouser hams for me to cleave, if I'm being real honest with you. But, you know, it is what it is. Just scary enough and you play horror games? What kind of horror games do you play, Skinny? Any mimics? Oh. There were mimics in some of the other Final Fantasy games. I mean, that could happen. That could very well happen. I don't like these.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Nope, they're bombs, which makes me nervous. How do I approach this? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Do they explode when they're dead? I feel like they're a little flamey. A little flamier than I want them to be. Okay, gotta get my... Oh, yep, no, they do the thing. They definitely do the thing. I have to be careful with these.
Well done,
Guess that one's gone. I don't know why me hitting it with fire up is like any sort of good idea. You think so? Probably in the glowy things on the side? Oh, okay. Full potion. The real name of Final Fantasy is the Chocobo Multiverse? Well, I took out one of the Chocobos. I kind of feel really bad doing that still. I don't know. I thought, like, if I went close to it, it'd be able to, like, me to get a feather or something.
Run this gauntlet too.
Oh, Phasmo? Demonologist? Resident Evil? Dead by Daylight? Nice. It's okay. I scream like a girl too. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. What are all these glowy things on the floor? Shut.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect.
Murder! Fuck your shit. Yeah, I still love it. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
Until we followed it all the way to the end.
I don't know. I thought that it would give me a feather. I hit a wrong button on that one. And it was cute, but no, I just instead waged war with all the really pretty chocobos. Give me old Gil. Okay. We are obviously gonna have multiples coming up. Fuck that thing. Fuck this thing too. I ain't dealing with these things. I don't care though. I should though. I really should, because I'm real close. That's not a dodge. That's a dodge button. Dodge out here, girl. Oh god, no. Oh, I did it. Good job, me. Well, I'm in the air, but you have knives. Blah. See, it's a booty? Is it a booty? I have to get used to my dodging. I'm really bad at doing the dodging. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Also, dog, kill me, please.
My wounds, boy.
Gonna keep spamming this until hopefully I get healed. Oh, well, look at me go. A little adventure. New enemies are approaching. Well, can they not? Fallen hunters. Okay. Touch. Dodge. Touch the butts. I gotta touch the butts. I gotta touch all the things. Oh god. But this is great. This is great. Not even bad. Not even a little bad. It's children? You think that thing had children? I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like that might be a little bit of a stretch, but like, I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. You know? Oh shit. I'm gonna move. Move again. Well, I don't never get out far enough. Never. Oh, but oh, fuck my life. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do high potion. Dodge, bitch. Yeah. I did it. I did it. I didn't blink like at all though, and now my eyes are just so dry. Captain Creed, how are you doing? Long time no see. Are you doing well? You doing fantastic. What's up? Same old, same old.
Lots more almonds. Did you get food? Do you need to? Okay. These little spider things. Work is dumb, otherwise good. Drinks on hand. I mean, to be fair, the drinks I make are usually pretty yummies. That was a full kill. Fuck these little bomb things though. Like, I really don't like those.
It's over.
You're such a fucking liar. Oh my god, I knew you were gonna do it. I was like, wow, he really doesn't want any of these yummy, delicious, chocolate-covered almonds. Oh, okay. Yeah. These look like little Halloween lanterns. Fuck that guy.
That's enough.
Yep. You made sure that you were far enough ahead of you, so no spoilers watching your stream. I mean, I haven't played since, so if you were getting spoilers from me, I would have been surprised. Has chocolate almonds? Fuck me, man. I almost went and did my grocery shopping at Costco, but then I was like, no, I don't need like that many giant bulk items. But next time I think I might. They have street taco. What? What? How? I mean, that's amazing. I want that. Dude, I'm 20. Get a pizza? Well, what's the best thing that they have? And the chicken in the back? So I gotta get a chicken pizza?
Huh?
Oh man, is it bro time?
I don't like this.
I do. Look at this ornate guardian. It's gorgeous. Street tacos are in the deli area? That sounds so good. Whoa.
Seems the feeling's
I'm
mutual.
gonna die, but that's okay. What? Are you like absolutely serious right now? Your crazy girlfriend? As in like current girlfriend? Threw it in the tub? Was the tub full of water?
This time.
I would have been like furious. This stir fry packages? I love that. I also love kids. That's up my alley. So she broke your PlayStation 5. That's what you're telling me. Instead of trying to communicate with you in a healthy way, she destroyed a $500 she bought it, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. That's I'm gonna be very honest with you. That's like a really bad sign. That's like borderline abusive relationship, if not already in that. So you might want to really keep an eye on that. Anyone who's willing to destroy something that someone else loves in order to get a reaction, it's not a good relationship to be in. Like, yeah. Real bad. It doesn't matter if it was your money or not. Press the attack.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
Am I gonna die? Did I do this wrong? DPS, man. I don't know if I can get the DPS.
It's down.
Okay.
This is our chance.
Crazy bitch, yeah.
Well done, Tom.
He's firing his laser beam.
Wish I had a cool laser beam. Wow, that guy just bodied me. I went directly into that instead of away from it. Good job, me.
A little help. My wounds, boy.
Yeah. Oh god.
A little help.
I don't think you can help my wounds enough. I'm gonna be honest with you. God damn. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have been just sad though. I would have been like fucking furious for a number of reasons. But seriously, I would keep the biggest of eyes on that situation if I were you. Because that's not something that happens in a healthy situation. Rule of thumb. Take care of yourself, guy. In a chat laser? Why do we need a chat laser? Iron Giant has been dismantled. See, but that's the other thing. You retaliating, you shouldn't. That's not. You're not working together as a relationship. That's literally just doing something to hurt the other person in response. Like that's not good. That is not good. Anyone that doesn't have healthy control over emotions and has outbursts, always worried over what the next outburst would be. Yeah, and like that's why if you have a partner that starts throwing things, that's when you get out. Like that's what girls are taught. If you have a partner that starts throwing things, like you get out now because they're gonna start throwing their hands and they're gonna hit you. Like that's just the escalation point. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. I would be nowhere near that person.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing.
That's a black flag. That's a freaking parachute.
The ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Man. Well, if you say so, it's your relationship, not mine. Just stay safe.
Jill, look.
You're back. How was your return? It's wonderful, Slay. It's absolutely wonderful. Enjoying it. Enjoying it. Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Some places have mandatory arrest. Oh yeah, if you call the cops, they have to leave with one person when it's domestic. There's a subreddit that will never be surprising to you. Assume that you're covered the crazy trip at the start of the stream? Yeah. Yeah, you should. You should. You'll just be like, oh. Oh god. It's pretty juicy, man. It's pretty juicy. So bad. So bad. Yeah. Oh. In we go. Why do we have to unlock this door when, like, we could climb this thing? We could climb that fence, right? Do I gotta see my brother? Is there fisticuffs now? That thing over there with all the wings does not make me happy. But Costco is awesome. Is Costco better than Sam's? I don't know why he ever put his sword away with all the crazy shit we've been seeing. Oh.
All right then.
It does not have churros. That has churros? Jesus. I want churros. I would love churros, man. I see you there too. That thing is creepy. It reminds me of like the ethereal creatures in Borderlands 2 that guard the vault. Like that's the vibe it's giving me. Sam is owned by Walmart. Automatic L. That's kind of fair. I agree with that. Oh, fuck me up.
Too slow.
Stop it. Let me crash up. Costco's pizza is really good though, but it is. Oh shit. This guy does some cool shit. I like this enemy. He's just interesting. You love Costco? So you're a Costcoian too. Is that the term? I have no idea. The work just informed us that you can't request training hours until September. So to hire someone now, you'd have to run short normal shifts to have training hours. That seems weird. Like, how do they get away with that? Oh, yeah, he hit me. He hit me pretty hard there. Not gonna lie on that one. Oh, rub it up. They have Reese's ammo cracker? Okay. I heard you. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go to Costco. Well, I'm gonna have to order it online so I don't have to get a membership.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
This doesn't look at all like my Final Fantasy. Digger, I feel like your Final Fantasy just involves Lauren at this point. I'm just like, you know... Yeah, I don't think it would look like this either. I don't think so. It would be kind of weird if it did. Got a potion. Toilet paper and paper towels are worth it for the membership? Are they really? How much is the membership? What's it usually? I don't want to go that way. That way looks scary. The giant cinnamon pretzels. Oh my god. If they had turkey legs, I'd be in so fast. You got me. It's okay. It's okay. Went through an entire bag of frosted animal crackers over the course of last week. Gotta say, it's an amazing decision. You gotta try these. Note taken. Swinging. Is this the first time something like that's happened, Will? Is this the first time she's ever destroyed something? 60 a year? Not saving on toilet papers or towels enough. Oh, yeah, I mean, that is a lot. For a hot dog on a refill. Come on! That is pretty good. Look at them crystals.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
It did. It opened another door. Yeah, you're surprised? To Dominican Republic for 7 days? I wish the will, like, just be careful. Be careful. Freezer dinners for a single person? Okay, that's just pretty good. Okay, do I go back? This seems weird. Threaten murder if they ever changed it. They're loyal to the customers. See, I do really appreciate that. If I can't buy it with a sock of change, then I don't need to buy it. I mean, that's a good point. Maybe you just need a bigger sock. Ever thought about that? Invest in the thigh highs instead of just the ankle socks. Maybe. I don't know what these specters are, but they're fucking weird looking. I feel like I need a roll. The pick of dumplings. Oh, that's true. They do have dumplings. That is rather nice. I like how all he has to do is boop things. He's just like, boop.
Another fallen wonder.
Boopity boop. Boppity boopy. glowy. I touch it. American money is a lot down there, I've heard. I hear it's beautiful too. This place is nuts. Maybe filling a socks would change on stream and then have people guess the total for prizes is a good idea. You should try it. Go for it. Why not?
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
What would the prize be for
Apparently
guessing the amount of change in your sock? The reused boxes too. I like that. I like that a lot.
You ruined it.
Oh,
you
my
ruined it.
Flurry. Thank you so much. When is the ASMR vid? I've never done ASMR before. I feel like I'd be the worst at it because like every few minutes I'd be like, fuck, this is weird. Fuck. I love ASMR.
To lead to this room.
But like I've never thought about doing
What's
it.
in it?
$10 is 50. That's awesome. It's complicated to try, is it? A package of custom deer socks, of course. You can sell those for a lot on the internet. I don't know. There's this chick I knew who used to sell her socks for $80 in individual socks.
Who's that in the middle, do you think?
I was like, damn, girl, get it. But also, that's wild. That's him. More socks less creepy. They're not. They're not. And time is frozen. 22% more crusty than before. Oh.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Why you hurt my brain? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are you. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm so confused. You only wear one pair from each package. Whoever got him would know which pair it was. Fair enough. Who does number 2 work for? Forgot about that. Everything's on fire. Where's all my friends? What's happening? Hello?
I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it!
Hello? What?
Stop!
Whoa. Whoa. This is intense.
I did this. I killed him.
Oh. Emotional damage is right.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe.
Oh.
I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Power of your voice when shouting at a Karen. Oh my god.
Joshua. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I failed you.
Oh. Yeah, his hair would be a real big fire hazard. Yeah, I do agree. Oh my god.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt.
This is why we go to therapy, my guys.
I feared to by accepting it. I would
He's the demon man.
So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do.
So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Well, then who the heck is the other fire elemental? I'm so confused. It has to be someone. It's not like it's just like a mind fuck. Like it's literally someone. It has to be. Like, unless I was a twin, and I don't know how many copies of me could there have been. Fire high five. We gonna shake on it. Just giant therapy sessions, I guess. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. The split soul, I mean, maybe? Am I gonna fight him? Because I'm gonna lose. What? What?
No matter how bitter the truth awaits me.
What?
I will press on.
What?
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
You! This is like the weirdest mushroom trip I've ever seen. Weirdest mushroom. Oh man, he got the tail. Oh god, the tails. Swift recovery. I got your toe. Yep, and you got me. I didn't even roll. Fuck. I guess. I have questions, but I don't think that question's gonna get answered. All I know is, man, am I happy that I played Monster Hunter, because otherwise I'd be like flipping out right now. I mean, this is still tough to dodge, but like... It's gonna go after them toes, man. Oh shit. Stop it. Why am I not jumping? Can we not? Get over here, man. Okay. Get as many little cuts in. Little paper cuts between the toes. Because we know what's up. Facing your... Yeah, this is literally the facing demons. I need to go forward on those. But I need to go this way on this one. Woo. Why do I still... I'm so good at that. My whole thing is like, I'm just really good. Move, bitch. I should have just stayed in there at that point, but...
Wake winds!
Okay, what do you want to do now? Oh, you're gonna fuck me up is what you're gonna do. Oh, shit. Stab him in the bum? It's a natural demon weakness? I think you might be right on that, though. Demons always have notoriously soft bums, from what I've heard. But they have very tough feet. If I'm in the air... Oh, it doesn't matter. I tried to find out if it mattered. That one. I need to be careful with that one. Tail flop. Okay, Okay, so now he's gonna try to go at me, I think? I don't know, he stabbed her, now I'm confused. Get him in the face! Get him in the face! This is like the only fucking chance you have, dude! Stab harder! Stab so hard. I don't know. PK fire! Fireball you a little bit. Don't mind me. Fire. It's not doing anything, but you know what? It makes me feel good. Trying. I'm gonna shoot your toes. Okay, okay. Be gone, bot. I did. Maybe I did. I'll never tell, McFlurry. I'll never tell. He's like, it's all done. Extinguished. I spoke too soon. Oh. Oh, it's another me, but this one looks cuter? No? Okay, I'm Red Clive. That's Yellow Clive?
Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on.
Merely a setback like anyway. I mean, it is. It's always a setback. Okay, okay.
Not this time.
Well, that was cool. How'd you learn that, bud? That did a lot of damage, though. Fire up the butt! Oh god, it tracks. Whoa, fire. Oh. Dude, I don't do a lot of damage to him. I just realized that. I do not do nearly like enough damage as I wanted. Oh god. Oh fuck. Nervous all of a sudden. Oh yeah, it was staggered too much. Makes me nervous. Oh god, we're gonna do this too. Let me get your butt. Ah. Back in your grandpappy's day, when you vanquished a demon, they stayed vanquished for at least a generation. Not like the demons these days. Yeah, like Castlevania, like Dracula's at least gone for a while. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I see.
Bolting
Help me learn by
thrust.
example.
You're real strong, and like I'm not as strong as that, but like damn, oh shit, I don't even know. We dancing though. We dancing. I'm dancing poorly. Aye. So is this what I can level up to? Cause
Too slow.
oh, what is too slow? Oh god. Ah! This is gonna be a tough fucking fight.
Too slow.
I don't know, man. I hope I don't get served, but like I don't even know. Here's my thing is I'm not doing like diddly shit damage. He's wrecking me. Maybe I should just like I don't know, man. This ain't anything.
Maybe I'd need to be careful. Okay, I got staggered. But it's still not doing nearly what I want it to.
Wake wins.
I bet he's got like another transformation left too. I don't know. I feel like once we get to the halfway point. Oh, what the fuck was that? What is he gonna do? I don't like this. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. A lot of fire, my dude.
Not this time.
Woo! Come on, man, just knock him out. Okay. This is just fucking intense. Where's Han Solo with a timely intervention? I don't even know, man. I fucking wish. Shit, of course I just wasted that shit. What is happening, man? Okay. So I definitely gotta go the route of kiting. His main moves, and then like stabbing him in the back with a wing or something. Okay, so round 2 out of 3, I think. Oh, he kicked me. I guess that kick is what took it out of me. Whoa. Tag team?
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you.
What is happening?
It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
What is this? What are those? Accept the truth. Oh, shit. I love this game. I love this game so much. Oh, it's so good. I love this. I'm just gonna shoot at you until you do your thing. Oh, okay. Well, other than that one. Kick fire, man. Look at me go. I'm like so cool right now. Well, I'm so hot. All my meters are just fucking gackoed and just like staggering to fucking everything. Oh, look at this shit. Definitely like Fire Lord status here. Like, oh my god. This has been a good boss fight. Like, honestly, this shit is just solid. Come at me, man. Gotta do it soon. Can't touch me. Can't touch me, bitch. Yeah. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh.
What happened? Oh. That's good. I'm gonna shank myself. Or I'm not. Am I not?
I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Ooh. Ooh. And then we kiss. We kiss, right? Oh, spammy button. Cinematic flash. I don't know which one I am. But I assume I'm the one that's winning. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. See this? Fuck him up right here. I hit him with a Mike Tyson, 2 rib shots and a face hit. He's done. What's up, Adakar? How are you? Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Shadow is vanquished. Look at that. I'm fighting my own demons. Fighting with myself. Uppercut, ear bite. Yeah. It's just a little, you know, a little taste for later. Oh. Yar? Yeah? I do. Okay. This is weird. Acceptance. Your way to just watch you fight needs more schnapps. Whoa.
Clive, are you alright?
Yeah. I just killed myself, but like, I'm good.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Something got me fucked up. That got me fucked up. The fight at the end of Kingsglaive is pretty sweet, man. All these fights are just amazing.
The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Turns out the hooded man was actually there the whole time. Wild. Wild. Jill is part of my Final Fantasy. Oh. Fair enough. Why is he like picking up rocks? Tifa's still bae? Tifa, yeah, no, I agree with that one.
Are you sure you're alright? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
Man, this man does not want to talk about his feelings.
I had a hard enough time telling myself.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it. It's nothing personal.
I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle. And I've been running from it ever since.
Now she'd be like, oh, you're dominant. Yes.
But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Diarrhea? Does it ask about such a question? I mean, too much Taco Bell, maybe.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours.
Lord Margrace, assistance is good too.
And
You'll see her more later.
For the crimes I've committed, but not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
Maybe he just wanted you to be awakened. Maybe it actually is your brother still. Wouldn't that be wild?
I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
But he's got the motivation, and that's the most important part.
We'll find your answers together.
There's some crazy ass fights in this game. It was a good one. That was a good fight.
There'll be time enough for
Man,
atonement.
they give the eyes so much depth
I was hoping
in their characters. I love that.
I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young.
Nah, he's not gonna take a shower. Showers are for the weak. Not weak.
You're wrong. I have changed.
Hope she's changed.
But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable.
Oof.
And yet, they're what brought us back together.
She's really running for that relationship kind of vibe. Which is okay. It's okay. It's not bad. Dude, it is my fucking brother.
The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Wait, that's my brother, right? Am I crazy? Is Margrace the bro? Fuck, I can't keep everyone straight. No, Adhikar, it's only on PlayStation 5. It's an exclusive. Hey there, big boy.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
It's a box.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
What is it? Is it a head? Oh. Calm down, big boy.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where
The goofy voice remakes videos of this? I mean, that would be fun.
I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to
Ooh.
hell.
Gotta go. Hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks, Nicholas. I hope you have a great evening. Like I was just standing there. What's in the box? Is it Gwen's head? Is it his girlfriend? Is it the chick? It has to be the chick's head. That's all I could think. It's gotta be the girl's head. It's a head in the box. Is it? Is it? Is it? Come on. Come on. Is that the chocobos that I killed earlier? I didn't mean to kill those.
Benedicta.
Oh, it is! Rough. The meaning of life. 42. Why you gonna always kill innocent animals? I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to. I have control now. Ignition. Okay. Okay, cool.
So, what next?
On that
We'll
note,
return to his
we are
pool.
gonna raid.
I promised the mayor I'd talk to him
We are
again.
gonna raid.
About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
An introduction. Ooh. No friggin' way. Okay, we're gonna raid Cataclysm because she's playing Fear. I haven't played some Fear in a while. We're gonna go ahead and stop over there. Dude, she's awesome. Do. Come on.
Easy now.
Gosh, Fear. It's been so long.
I'm not scared of these guys. They can't even aim.
so long. Alrighty. So, this is what to expect for this wonderful week. There's no stream tomorrow, but there is stream on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will be playing more of this. We'll be going more into depth with this wonderful game. Other things to expect, posts on social media, all that stuff. I'll be uploading the VODs to YouTube. All that stuff will be happening now that we've figured out the whole freaking quality issue for some of the VODs. So that should be good. You've updated about calendar. See you soon. Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. I will also be adding things like Magikarp Head Redeem. So look forward to that kind of debauchery because we will have that kind of debauchery available soon. Treat yourself. Like more cake for your birthday. Man, I'm gonna get all of the cavity if all I eat is cake. But cake is delicious. I feel that. But thank you guys so much for being here and listening to me vent about #bedbugwedding. I appreciate the crap out of you all, and I missed you guys a lot. I really did. So I'm happy that we get to play games again and hang out and all that good stuff. Cake, not cavities? Fair. I don't deserve the cavities, I don't think. But I will see you guys on Thursday at 6 o'clock. I'll see you soon. Be safe, have fun, do all the things, and now we shall go and raid Cataclysm. Oh, hi, Shy.
Shit. Here we go again.